Sir.
So much hatred, I love it.
Before Ruby makes me want to commit Japanese number puzzle, let us begin. Lettuce, you know, Ruby, that vegetable you know nothing about?
What's up?
Exactly. So, last time we were here in this beautiful, beautiful keep, Haku died, Mogax got thrown through a building, Yados tried to take on 2 Death Knights, then everybody else tried to take on 2 Death Knights. Poor Haku got laid out flat by this thing. Bree was like, I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here, and tried to get as far into the other side as possible to see what was going on. Saw that there was a big battle, then was like, oh, okay, sure. Then this crazy, creepy looking lady was like, oh, I've been expecting you. Bree was like, wait, what? Bree, then flying, got hit with enough force damage to knock Bree unconscious.
Oh.
I wasn't flying high.
I'm having a deja vu moment. I
was out of melee range, but not high enough to take fall damage. I learned.
5 foot.
I used brain cells for 1 fucking time in a row, and it worked. I'm only on death saves. I'm not actively like.
I know you passed. You passed all your death saves.
Oh yeah, I passed all of them.
So you're unconscious. I'll let you know right now. By the way, you rolled a 16, a 15, and a 14 in that order.
At least I'm consistent.
And now there's my dinner. Jesus fucking Christ! Second. So, yous were all pulled in through here. Into the first layer of the keep. Things burn. People are burning. You know that the general is upstairs, tied to a post, and that Bree is up there as well. And things are going hellish. There was also a dragon, but it flew away. It was not Mogax.
I mean, Mogax's not a dragon anyway, so...
Dude, no, he's dying. We gotta call him a dragon. You didn't.
Yeah, give him his final funeral rites, you know?
Guys, come on. We gotta...
Come on, I swear I'm a dragon. They'll just say it just because I'm dying, you know?
Just make him happy, dude. It's like a make-a-wish thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a dragon, aren't you, buddy?
We don't use wish in this campaign.
Into the clouds, huh, buddy?
Yeah. Make a wish, you're not high level for that. And it looks like you're not gonna be anytime soon either. That's fucking vile.
Too soon? Too soon?
What do you mean too soon?
Too soon? He hasn't even died yet?
I can fix that. Actually, no, I can't. I'm dying. Something about a pot in a kettle.
You're vibing with your eyes closed. You're sleeping.
No, I'm just taking a nap, you know?
A nap that could turn to a dirt nap. I heard everything.
I think.
Mogax ain't even here to defend himself, and you're sitting there riffing on him and ribbing on him, poor guy.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
It's like we can still hear his voice.
Quit killing everyone, I'm dead!
It travels in the wind like the flapping wings of a dragon.
It travels through the wind like the seismic earthquake Haku caused when he died.
Motherfucker's dead! Don't make fun of the dead.
Yeah, what the hell, dude?
I forgot to pick up my knife. I'm a fucking genius.
You had a promising future in the what did I say?
Talk
to podcast.
One sec, my dumbass forgot to pick up a knife, and instead I picked up a spoon.
Oh, look at imagine looking like you. Imagine looking like that and forgetting to grab a knife. Like, come on.
Hey, that makes a really good knife in prison.
Yeah. Speaking from experience.
Not my own.
Uncle Harry. He was a card, and also owed millions of dollars in tax fraud.
There we go. So, I'm back. Yous are now here in the keep. First floor. Never been here before. Things are burning in front of you. There are a few burning devils, demon type, crazy people, undead. You have imaginations, I suppose.
No.
A gate burns to the left, a gate burns to the right, and a table burns in the middle. And, Sister Anastasia's supposed to be here with you. And so, yous are here. He looks at yous. Your friend, the flying one's upstairs, and I don't think it's ended too well for her. But as is the general. What are your plans now that it's safer in here? As you watch, she kind of puts a large bar over the door to stop anything getting in. Not that yous were chased here.
Does my suggestion end?
What was your suggestion again?
To go to the building, or was it hide in there?
Who did you say that to again?
It was the Asian lady who did the suggestion to me.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you'd cast it.
Do I know that I've been suggested?
Not through the
I think
wording
you
of
know-
suggestion. I'm trying.
Not after the spell ends. You
Mm,
are aware. I don't know.
just check 'cause it's mass suggestion specifically.
I don't know about the specifics of mass suggestion.
Each target makes a wisdom saving throw. The suggested course of action duration. Yeah. The spell. So if the suggested activity can be continued in a shorter time, the spell ends when it's do so. It doesn't state that you know.
Mm-hmm.
You would only know if you took damage.
Ah.
So for you, you've just agreed with the. You're like, you know what? That is a good idea. That is, darling. Let's go that way.
But now that's over.
Yeah. Then that's over, and you know
you-
that's like a decent idea. But like,
He looks and he's like, "This,
Oh,
you're here."
I don't know if you guys can hear currently, actually, because there should be like rushing wind all around. It's like 20-mile-an-hour wind, and you're supposed to be deafened.
everybody's screaming at each other.
Yeah,
We'll stand on the other side, maybe.
so I can move. I'm invisible, so no one can hear problem. But oh, maybe they do if they know what I'm doing.
Spells. Just got that and spell slots
And links
specifically.
going on.
I'm just re-importing your sheet with the new update once more to keep it in line. And bibbidi bibbidi bip bip bap. There we go. So,
What are we doing here? We should leave city. What are we
I don't belong here.
staying here for?
well, it's safer in the keep than it is outside, right?
I mean, it seems like we're sitting ducks in here. Why would the keep be any safer than everywhere else?
There are doors.
I saw one of my teammates that I highly value get punched through a fucking wall. What are
Is-
doors?
Is the person that done that in this room?
No, but they could be at any time, and we don't know
Provided they get
because
through
we
the
can't
door.
see out. Yeah, but they could be behind that door at any minute, and we won't know.
I would know.
Okay, because of the alarm.
No, because I can sense them.
What do you mean you could sense them?
Because of the protection of my god, I can sense any undead creature or any fiend or any celestial within a shorter range of me. And by short, I mean around 30 feet, possibly.
30 feet. You do realize that we're inside of a building that's mostly made of stone.
Yeah,
Also,
I could open a door
yeah, you could open a door, but like,
or
if you
look
can
through a
open
window.
if you can open a door, then I have the power of using my own eyes. If you need
But
to
you
open a door to see them, then that's just
no, but I should. Well, how thick are the walls here?
it's a key.
Actually, let me look at my. Actually, look at my ability
Mm,
because I think it's. I think it's either. I think it's kind of fine. That is not behind total cover. Okay, that's fair.
there are little windows there. Like there
Yeah.
are. There's like a little window here, a little window here, and I totally forgot
Yeah.
to put a little
So
window
I
here.
would be. I would be able to sense. I would be able to sense them through 60 feet as long as I'm looking through a window.
Yeah, and you'd also be able to see them coming.
Yeah, just the eyes, dude. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, bro, I got this crazy new invention. It's like, I can see things as long as I can see them.
As long as I'm looking at them,
Nah.
I'm like in my eyes.
It is kind of dumb though. I can't. That it's like as long as it's not behind total cover, which would like then what's the whole point of divine sense? But okay.
The point is to determine if someone like a fiend or a fae is, or you know whatever is disguised as a normal person, or if there is like a trap,
Sure.
like
Or
of
invisibility.
corpses. Yeah, or like if there's a bunch of corpses like in a room and you're like, well, this might be undead. Maybe I should sniff first.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
also,
But
I
also,
don't
I
think
should
it's
be
a
able to
smart
sense
idea
behind the
to
damn
stay
wall.
inside if the room is on fire. You know.
No,
guys?
I agree
I think.
on both cases. That, like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the use for it, but like also, the whole idea of like it's called divine sense. But damn,
Yeah, I
if
should be
only
able
that
to sense
wall,
the divine from
if-
behind the damn wall.
if only that wall was a millimeter thinner.
I know, right? Like it's like holy crap, dude. But no, it's
I
okay.
want to channel my divine eyes, and I'll look out the window.
The weird part,
Over here.
nothing seems
No,
to be
yeah,
coming
but I think
towards
in
you.
this case, in this scenario, you can literally see them.
Nothing seems to be coming towards you. But everything is preoccupied. Unless there were creatures who definitely saw you going in, they went elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't think I would be worried actually about people coming in here.
Especially
And I
if
look-
the room's on fire, right?
And I
Well,
look
this
towards
is-
Blair. I
I'm
look
trying to
towards
take-
Blair though, as I say that.
I would say
That's
that
why I'm
But-
casting prestidigitation to try to at least stop some of the fire.
I would say an awful lot of that
I'm gonna
fire is going to
try
have
to
with
put out
wind
the fire.
kicking up.
Yeah.
It's okay. I just can't
I-
change the map like that.
I don't know why I'm crazy in this belief that the safest place away from these fuckers is furthest away that we can possibly get. Like, distance-wise.
Yes, well, we were going to go downstairs, but as she points towards the gate, I don't fancy touching that. You see the gate over here is red hot.
Hey, yeah, the Great Zendini, can you,
Yeah, I'm coming over here. We're just gonna kind of blow it all out. I should still have at least like probably 6 minutes on this thing or something.
Seeing the size of the fire, wouldn't that just intensify it?
What was that, sorry?
Seeing the size of the fire, wouldn't that just intensify the fire, seeing as it just introduces more oxygen?
Yeah. Usually,
different?
wind makes the fire go stronger.
It
This is
depends
a-
on how,
this
how
is-
much wind.
But bear in mind, this is quite an enclosed space with not much flammable object.
I can help with a ray of frost.
I mean, I think that the wind is way more effective than Ray of Frost, given that Ray of Frost also has to target a creature. I believe.
If you want, you can stand next to the door and I can.
You can
fire
intentionally
it.
miss
if it
you.
was if it was a one like flood of air, like if someone opened the door, then
Can
yes.
I?
But given
Is
that they're,
Is the door on fire?
The door's not on fire, but there's been enough heat around it that it has essentially superheated it.
You instantaneously clean. No. You chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material. Can I prestidigitation make the door colder? Chill the door. Spend a few minutes doing that. Chill the door until we can touch it.
You can.
I mean, I could touch the door
You can if you
if you need me to open it or not.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I'm
So you're
resistant
not-
to fire.
So we're not locked inside.
I could work with that.
I could also use chill touch.
well, let's get downstairs. Open the door already.
All right,
choose
I open the door.
open the door. I did not put the teleporter on here because the teleporter's been really slow, so I'm going to bunch you all up in a big cuddle.
Don't have chill touch yet. I'm gonna get it soon. Don't worry.
And I will just drop
I have 12
yous-
other cantrips instead.
drop you down. Pardon me. These spiral stairs. Oh, I forgot to do so much in this room, shit.
I get you. Don't worry.
No, as in the shit I forgot to do is
The shit I forgot to do is goes quiet, click, 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 100 doors closing.
the fucking treasury. Like, come on.
I freaking love this, and I have ritual spells. Let's go.
As you come down the stairs, you see the rather ornate-looking door in front of you, with all of its locks. Like, it's very much a security door, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
There's like a little badge on it. And a baton.
I'm gonna move Sister Anastasia over there with you now as well. She comes down behind. Whoosh.
Bish, bash, boosh.
And as you see, you are on the ground level. There are no stairs going down further than this. This place seems to be rather clean and ornate from where you are.
Hey, can we? I don't know what's going on with Renfrey, but can we have the floating?
It's a
gold
spell
thing?
that's been put on her. It's like protection from good and evil or something.
Oh, it looks so fucking stupid. All right.
Okay.
Oh, I don't see it.
It's just like a bunch of floating gold rocks. It's
It's your.
Yeah, I know.
It's way too
That's-
big.
That's what she
I don't
said.
see. I don't see any spells on me either.
Can you remove it from me, Vision, then? Because no one else has it.
I
I
have
don't
it.
know what you're talking about. I,
can-
don't see any
I
spell.
can put it.
How
I
long
can
does the
put it,
spell last
but-
out of curiosity, just so I'm aware?
It lasts for an hour, I believe. Let me
10
check.
minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10
Yeah.
minutes. 10 minutes.
It's like I'm just not here.
I
I
think
mean,
didn't-
you then. Never mind.
I tend to play a paladin, so I know the spell.
Yeah.
No, I was checking this. I was just trying to check, but
I was
yeah,
gonna
it was
put it in
before I
there.
clicked on it. No, it's 10 minutes.
Oh,
But I did it. I did it before before we entered the place.
yeah.
So I don't know if it took 10 minutes or not yet.
No. It hasn't even been like 3.
Yeah.
It's like that's still on her. Let's use R now. Down here.
Let me go ahead and lower the. That's weird. It's
I also cast aid on Yados, Blair, and Renfrey. Just putting that out there.
There you go.
Ooh.
oh, it's not that it's too big. It's that the map is small.
Renfrey and the Grey Boys.
And the gray voice.
Do you know what's crazy? It is removed 5 hit points from your maximum. It's not added it, it's removed it.
At least I bring some color into your guys' lives, right?
That's fair.
Like, it
This
actively
value is
removed...
modified by an active effect.
Yeah, but I don't know
Disable
why...
it to edit it.
I got you, don't worry.
Funny.
I do not know why it's added 5, unless it's fuck the math. Oh, it'll be so much fun if it's fuck the math. Where? There you go. You all get 5 and then just heal yourselves for 5 as needed. But you now stand here in this room. You don't hear anything.
Do we see anything? Like, is it darkness?
Do you have dark vision?
Plus max.
No, I don't have dark vision.
Then for you
That's
it's
why I'm
darkness.
I have dark vision.
For you it is a 20 foot by 20 foot room. With a staircase in the middle and a double door in front of you.
Okay.
Hey, Renfrey.
Hmm?
Can you see?
I'm gonna touch one of the buttons on my shirt. Cast light on it. Yes, I can see.
See just fine now. You see these ornate walls and the door. You can see everything in here is made of what seems to be marble.
Just make the vision thing.
Oh, it's not current. That's funny. It's weird that you're able to see it. Whoever was saying it, I think it was Blair.
Yeah.
I can't see shit.
No,
I was talking about the thing.
I was making your
There's
show.
part of it. Nobody
Oh,
can see.
Right.
Squeak, squeak.
Shield up.
Well, you would look back to. Sorry, what's the Asian lady's name again?
Anastasia.
Anastasia? Yeah, Anastasia. You look at Anastasia and say, is there a way to get out of here from here? Is there a way to get out of the city from here?
I don't know. I've never been here before.
And this was your plan?
Yes, I imagine it's safe underground.
Alright.
Dragons are known for their digging ability.
I mean, yeah, especially when the keep above us is going to collapse on us.
Look at that light.
Let's keep going. Maybe there is a way to escape.
Yeah.
Yes, let's. Sweetie stone.
Oh wait.
What's going on?
Actually, I would have taken the thing away, DM, either way. Because it was a shield of faith that I put on her. It was not protection of good and evil.
Ah. Shield of Faith is
10 minutes still.
It's still 10 minutes,
Mm.
but I would have taken it away because we're now inside here.
Yep, no bar.
Alright.
Alright.
So, what do we wish to do?
Is this supposed to be a door right here, or is this a window?
That's a wall.
I mean, there's a door down here.
Oh.
Fucking door here!
Okay.
I said that.
Or a window, it's a fucking wall.
Well, listen, it's a wall, I can see through it, okay?
You can see
So
through it.
clearly-
Oh, that's the
Hi.
walling has a very tiny gap. There we go.
If you want to, if you don't want to trigger any traps, Blair, I can open it from here.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sure it's not trapped, but you know, you knock yourself out.
Alright, thaumaturgy, and I open up the door.
So you open up the door, you see a well-lit area of sconces in the walls, beautiful marble and gold decorative walls with a nice red channel cut into the floor. Rather royal and regal looking.
Nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Rocks fall, you
Alright.
die.
It is a door. All right. Let's
Cool.
Did you see that with your eyes, Blair?
see what?
Yeah.
That it was a door?
Did you send guys?
Good job, Blair.
I used my mundane sensing ability. I have
You
it an
sensed it through your
infinite
ethereal
amount
sight.
of times per day.
Sense it through
It's
your
an-
ethereal sight.
It's an at-will ability, you know?
Yeah. I can see into the material plane.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Such a
great.
dumb fucking joke. Yeah.
Don't die on that one, man.
Did you look into this room?
That one got Rui. That one got Rui real good.
It is warm, it is nice, but it's dead, shall we say. It doesn't seem to have been disturbed in quite some time, barring that one rat that seems to be making its way around. Where did it come from? No one knows. But it goes
Where did it
squeak.
come from? Where did it go?
No, it is canonically Fat Rat. Please let it canonically be Fat Rat. The only piece of
Squeak,
Haku we have left.
I mean, I could cast light on it, so I don't have to cast light on myself. If it's gonna follow
Looking
that.
to here, Yaros, you see a
An object.
rather ornate-looking box.
Ooh, nice. Is it?
It's on a pedestal. Maybe only about, I want to say 12 inches by 12 inches.
Okay. So a foot by a foot.
Average size by average size.
What's this?
It's a massive
Cool.
box.
I walk by.
Yep.
It's a decent box.
That's a nice boulder. So you look
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
to the north.
Wookie.
There is a large door, a vault door for certain. On the little side of it, you can see sign written in common, Bank Reserve. And on the south, a very similar door with two gargoyles sat beside it for light. There is no inscription.
Ooh.
There's no description. Okay.
But are they alive?
They're very static.
Just be careful, guys.
Look around here, you see a
that?
large table with a sarcophagus lying on it. Another ornate.
Into the south?
Right here.
Yeah. I saw that one, and then I'm talking about down
Oh.
here.
Door to the south. Another small security door, similar to the one that you came through.
Okay.
To the north, you see another large vaulted door.
Guys. Where's Bree?
He flew onto the battlefield from what I saw. Are you only just now realizing you've lost your friend?
Well, she
She does that.
she does this, right? I kind of just like, I kind of figured she must have went off to go like save a spider in the corner of the burning building.
Druids. And she shrugs.
Oh my fucking god, I'll kill all of you.
I also want to open that box back there, that average size box.
It's a very large box, okay? It's above average.
Listen, I feel like
way
it's there
bigger than
for a
needed.
reason.
Squeak
Hey,
out the
hey, Mr. Tiefling, I mean, Iados, could you open the box using your magic?
I bet it has an Holy Avenger in it.
This isn't Descent into Avernus.
I mean,
I'm
I
not going to
could.
give a level 5 a Holy Avenger.
I know, but that's a joke. Good job, you got it.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
You're welcome.
It's
Yeah.
probably some, like, you know,
Oh shit! It didn't even.
What about
there we
this
go.
room over here?
Both the
he
door
said
and bank reserve.
Which one? This one? Yeah, it was the bank
Box.
reserve.
Let's open the box, but then I think we should also open the rooms on the way, because we don't know where we're going.
Well, I thought this was your place.
So
So
this is my place.
I didn't really. I thought this was like the group's place. I wasn't here before.
I mean, like,
But
we just like lived here. We didn't live in the keep.
all right.
You want to use Mage Hand on it?
I don't
Just
need
in
to use
case.
Mage Hand. I just like stare at it and it opens. Thaumaturgy.
It doesn't
Okay.
open.
Unless it's locked. It doesn't open?
Doesn't open.
You just
Alright,
stare at it.
Yeah. I like well
I used
I would
think.
stare at it, but it's, like you guys would see like an eye open like appear on it and then and usually it would just unlock it as it like glows, but I guess the eye flickers out and I say it's locked, probably.
Hold on, I'm
most likely.
I'm going to cast Thieves' Tools.
Oh, an excellent spell. Just add
Oh, yeah.
your spellcasting modifier to that.
Knock is also a great spell, but whatever.
What so now I'm the asshole for having Thieves' Tools.
Yeah, why need Thieves' Tools if you can just open it automatically? I'm kidding.
You stick your thieves' tools in and
Nice.
start jiggling it up and down, left and right, left and right. You hear this is how a thing called the sex is done, but it doesn't seem to quite work on this lock. You both leave
on.
feeling dissatisfied with each other.
Hold on, I need to spit on this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna guide you.
No, you've got no idea. Every time he's done this and when I spit on it, it somehow like ends up considerably higher, and I don't know why. It's only not
The
worked
spitting one
once.
gives it a +10.
You also have a D4.
Yeah, you get a D4.
I'll go.
Guy
for it,
is
I'll
just
go for it.
just like, it's your first
Oh.
time.
There's
there
the
we go.
second.
Oh!
No, no, there was some boogers in the hawk too. No,
Oh, dude, yeah, horrible roll.
it's not.
Just put it in.
How,
Let's see,
how's casting Thieves' Tool working for you, Blair?
I will say,
What?
Zandini,
What's your spellcasting modifier on it?
your highest passive perception here, you can hear this almost like very high-pitched whine. I mean, you get like that ringing in your ear from tinnitus, like that, but just extremely high. The rat is deafened.
Oh, God.
This is why you do it from afar, man.
Run away! It's a trap!
I mean, we're pretty far away.
I mean, if
Send in the rat.
can I
We're
still
the
hear?
rat.
Can I still hear the whining?
So it's a
You
noise
can,
alarm.
I said only Zandini can hear it
Yeah. So
with his highest
there's
passive perception.
there's
Yeah, only
a
the-
slight
yeah,
ringing
you can
coming
hear it.
from that chest. Can I try doing like an arcane or something to try and
like
identify
Arcana?
what it is? Like
like
Arcana,
a
yeah.
bomb.
Yeah, Arcana check.
Like a bomb.
Very much an
Cast
alarm
away.
spell has been triggered.
Nice, bro.
Alarm
Ah.
spell. You should be familiar with this one, Niados. It's an alarm spell.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance.
Mm-hmm.
Looks just like his dad.
Blair, as you come round here, to the north you see a door. Another door similar to the one you saw on the opposite side. However, this door's metal has darkened, and the door in and of itself looks evil.
Guys,
Can I just
God.
inspect the chest real quick?
Yeah.
Is it possible for us to just pick up the chest and take the whole chest with us?
No one's tried that yet.
Well,
Nope.
I want to see if I can. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. See if I
Alright.
can-
Comes up relatively easy. You can hear some things moving on the inside. It doesn't
Mhm.
sound like gold or such, but it does sound like objects.
Hmm.
Okay. Hold on, let me see something.
So what's the chest?
I do have a bag of holding. So if you want to throw that in there.
Sure.
Just add
Chuck
it
into
add
the
it-
bag.
add it to
Oh
party loot.
man, I do have see invisibility, but like I don't think I want to use it.
So yeah, just add evil chest to party loot. But while that's going on, you
Yes,
guys,
doctor.
Blair would look to the front and he would say, guys, I found an actual evil door. Like, as adventurers, all doors are evil because it's, a bunch of possibilities. But this door, all the possibilities are evil. You would approach it.
How would you know?
I mean, look at it. It's black. It's
Tried rolling an insight on it.
Like, you just can see it in comparison to the other door.
How
the other
far
door
can I
did
actually do that?
The other door did look fine. This one here is extremely dark, and it gives
Oh,
off this
30
sort of
feet, I'm good.
cold.
Wait, so you're saying just
Aura.
because it's black, it's evil?
Nope.
I'm just.
Oh, sounds like it.
So I could do it from here. Holy crap! Nice.
I kind of want to touch it.
I could open it from here.
Oh, and I'm the problem for wanting to touch things.
I'm not gonna touch it. I mean, listen.
Touch it.
Listen.
Do it.
When I say I'm gonna touch it, I don't really mean it. It's just like a thought that's like, yeah, I'm gonna touch it. I'm not actually gonna touch
But
it.
what if you actually
Right.
did?
I'm not gonna actually fucking touch
But
it.
what if you actually did?
But if
Well, if you let the intrusive thoughts win once in a while.
I'm dead.
He would look to back to the paladin and say, "Be my guest."
I don't know the
Like,
rest of
what
this.
do you-
So.
You know? Like, what if?
There's that sarcophagus over there too. This place is
Yeah.
gonna get cursed. I swear. I bet everything is cursed here.
Yeah.
Sure. From back here, I open the door.
I don't.
Well, at least try to.
As you thaumaturgy,
Yep.
you hear
I
the
love thaumaturgy. Oh my god.
you hear the
I love
door
that it says you can
just
just open and close doors.
you hear the door just slightly click, and as your eye on the door goes to meld, you watch as instead of it vanishing, it seems to drip and I want to say melt as it
Melt?
vanishes,
Okay. Nice.
Melting eye. Nice.
like it's crying.
Yeah.
Pick me for you.
So it's the Neverwinter Nights icon.
Jesus Christ!
Never thought about that.
Did your magic just What the fuck was that? Does that usually happen?
That was actually the door. My magic usually just usually it's just the eye that goes into the lock and unprotects it. That's it.
You're telling me
But
that this door made your magic cry?
no, my magic opened the door, but the door's natural way of opening and closing, I guess, was to melt, and so it was so it looked like it was crying. But
Do you think it's a
again, this
portal?
place is probably, but who knows? I just opened the door.
I will say it doesn't open. That's the thing. Like as you do that, you try.
Oh, it
doesn't
melted.
open, and then the eye melts. Never
Oh,
mind
the
night.
eye melts.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, you're
So yeah, so I tried to open it, but the eye, so it's like super protected.
almost like
Okay.
it's cried.
Could I guess that it's an arcane lock?
Oh,
Like Arcana check?
you can Arcana check that, yeah.
I only have a +2 to it, but whatever. 19.
Yay!
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
two,
Arcane lock is like second level, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, very much aware that could be arcanely locked.
All right. So I looked. I say. Well, now my answer changes to what Blair was asking. I say to Blair, the reason why it didn't work was because it's arcanically locked. So,
Well, yeah, but I mean,
someone with the knock could just open it.
but
Yeah.
wait, do that. He looks to the grades and can you use knock now?
No, that's not something that I learned to do.
What do you mean that's not something you learned? So then why would you keep bringing it up?
I never brought it up.
Who?
I only bring it up. I am the one that brings it
Do
up.
you have knock?
Let me see if actually.
Let me check.
Let me actually check if I do get it. No, not this. Not this.
Then why the fuck
paladin.
do you keep?
It
It is a spell that exists, and I know that plenty other people have it.
There are also magic users here.
My captain uses it.
There are also magic users here who could use it.
Yep.
He's been
If they
with
had
us for a, he's been with you for a whole day. He's learning about use.
Oh no, he's
But-
got champions.
Hey, fat rat. And that's just the only. That's just going around the tunes.
Can Fat Rat cast knock?
Maybe Renfrey? Renfrey, do you have the spells?
No, unfortunately not.
Well, I mean, we could do like plan like C.
I'm just gonna assume that there's probably a key here that we could just use, but
You know what? True. I guess let's open door number A.
door number A. I
If I
love
knew
that
what the-
sequence of words.
Let's
I mean,
go.
if I knew what the key looked like, I could prestidigitate it, but I don't know how it.
I'm just gonna look at the box here and just be like, oh man, it would be very funny if the key was inside this box, and then I would just walk past it, and then I just
the key is in Blair's bag now.
right.
But can we?
The key is in the rat.
Can we
All
open
right,
this door now?
so my inner Monty Python wants me to try taking the rat and knocking with the rat.
Understandable.
What the fuck do you mean understandable? I wanna have whatever you fuckers are smoking.
The funniest part is that I don't smoke. It's just natural to me.
I love.
That's
I'm
worse.
naturally high by breathing air.
I love.
Stand at this door.
You want me to? You want me to open that? You want me to try to open that door, Blair?
No, you know what? I want to use my own hands for once. You know,
Go,
I forgot
go for
what it
it.
feels like to open a door with you around. It's locked.
Oh, that's wonderful. Isn't that great, Mr. Blair?
If you want to use your thieves tools, I can guide you.
Just imagine this interaction in real time. I want to know what it's like to open a real door. And just everybody's faces are
Locked.
just like,
Mm.
All right, I'll take out the thieves' tools again. All right, fine. Can you
You
please
whip it
guidance
out.
me?
Rolls a 5, then spits on it and rolls a 23. I'm kidding.
Thank you. Off to
Oh,
Fuck.
wonderful. I want to see how I can open a real door.
Hot to 12. Hot to Are we
For
doing-
12. Hey, that could work.
Tried.
does not.
When you tried your best, but you
Da.
don't
Don't
succeed.
Put it in. Put it in. You get a
The
1,
new mole gex, I see.
3. Put it in a bit more, and you hear them all drop. Oh fuck! Numerous false sets in there. You feel the only way to open this door is with another equal door.
Okay,
Click
guys,
out of
hear me
5,
out. Guys,
binding
hear
on
me out.
6.
If we get the door down here to open, then we can take it off its hinges and use the hinges to lockpick this door.
You know what? I'm just gonna DM. I'm just gonna because I should have just done this since the beginning. But I'm gonna spend I'm just gonna spend 10 minutes, like just looking at the doors, just trying to like attune to the magic around me, and just detect magic, and just see what doors are arcanically locked or not, and what like the whole school of magic and shit is around me.
Yep.
So that there are traps, I would know and everything.
There's 10 minutes pass. The 3 doors in front of you are
Okay.
all arcanely locked.
And the one that was above
one-
us just here.
The one
The
to
dark
the
door.
north, the dark door. There is a magic, but it does not. It doesn't emanate from the door. It emanates from behind the door.
Behind the door.
The
Okay.
magic that you feel from behind there is necromantic in nature.
So that's definitely trapped.
The other door, you
Okay.
feel, has this almost.
Hold on. Just drag my token to where you're talking about, because then I can follow. Okay, that one. All right, cool.
It feels
Thank
a little
you.
bit more illusionary, a little bit more... A little bit
Okay.
more fey, shall we say.
Oh, that's good for me to know. All right, cool. And I'll just tell everyone after, like, I learn all the information first. So, because this one's a little bit more illusory, this is more a little bit fey. Cool. And then, this one with the sarcophagi, and the one down here.
Well, since you are coming round.
Oh yeah, you said these three were arcanically locked, but there's nothing else from the arcane, from the abjuration school. I feel.
You're just feeling the arcane locks.
Okay.
In here,
okay. So
you're initially not feeling anything until
okay.
Sister Anastasia opens up the sarcophagus. As she
I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
As she opens up
go
the
ahead.
sarcophagus, you watch as she pulls out a small box. You see this almost perfectly preserved, bald human. I'm trying to think there for a minute. Perfectly preserved, bald human in white, purple, and gold robes. It looks like he hasn't aged a day in ever. But he is covered in numerous scars. And she
Okay.
takes the little box and kind of stands behind the gate. Well, I've got to wait a day. Then I'll be out of here.
I want to shoot her in the face.
What?
All right.
I'm thinking about it, right? Because
Oh, okay, just thinking about. I
I'm
thought
thinking,
it was
I want to
you
shoot
were
her in the
declaring
face.
action
Let me,
there.
let me give me a second, right? Because we've seen Vecna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
What
Vecna.
you guys seen?
Does not.
That's not Vecna.
Doesn't look anything like Vecna. This
I
is
thought
a
Vecna
this is
wore
a
purple.
bald human, perfectly preserved but covered in scars. Doesn't look like he's aged much. Wearing white, purple, and gold robes. For comparison, Vecna is a fucking skeleton.
Are you sure Vecna's a skeleton?
You're undead. You should know. I'm kidding.
All right.
I'm more disturbed that she
Not-
disturbed the sarcophagus. And why exactly she wanted that
I'm-
particular box from the sarcophagus.
Yeah, I was. That's.
Yeah.
I was just looking at her trying to like opening a sarcophagus, which was her first mistake, but
All right.
because that thing could have been cursed, and then she would have gotten cursed from that.
You're right. So my confusion, I thought it was Vecna because I thought Vecna looked similar. Might have been his like actual body, but
But it's just more like she's sus.
We're just gonna keep the big bad evil guy in the dungeon in here, guys. Don't worry.
Listen, the actual listen. There's a difference between like the corpse, like his corpse of this. It's I don't know, but he would say,
No,
I thought you've never been down here before.
Oh, I've
You
not, but
don't
I know
know
what
what
I'm
you're
looking for.
Yeah, and what is that?
This, and she rattles the box.
And what is that?
That thing that your
I still have this
friends up
magic
there.
up, by the way, so I would be able to know like the
You're
school of magic that's
sensing
inside that tin box.
every school of magic. Every school coming from that box.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
It's the
So,
thing that
I'm
your
just-
friends are here to find. I'm going to get rid of it. You maybe want to
Oh.
deal with your friends.
Is it the deck of the many things that what was his
It's
name? Leslie stole and gave to her?
it's the
Did you
second
put
one.
it here for second one?
It's the reason this place still exists despite everything that's happened to it. Almost raised by alien invaders. Lost to time. Refound. Destroyed. Rebuilt. And everything here has remained exactly as it is.
You should definitely give that to me. I'll be the best person to hold that.
Nice.
I'm afraid you're not the best person. But we could train you to be the best person. And she takes a step back and just kind of sits on the sarcophagus.
Is this the Netherese object?
I look to Zandini and I tell him that box has every school of magic in it and around it. So, I mean, your hunch was probably correct. That is insane. But now you know extra information about that box.
Yeah. I had a very vague sense of something like that.
Yeah, it has every school of magic in it. I don't know what it's gonna do, but in my mind, it's like, no, it just shouldn't be there, shouldn't exist, shouldn't be here at all. That's probably the curse in my mind.
It might be what they're looking for.
Exactly.
I'm pretty
And who
sure
knows that what they're looking for is a good thing.
Oh, it is what they're looking for.
Oh, well,
Yes.
why would you keep it here then?
I didn't keep it here. He did. And she kind of points up. They've kept it here to reap or abuse its powers. We plan to use it for something a bit more
Evil?
nuanced.
So evil. Everything nuanced is evil.
The end is coming.
I say I mumble that to myself. Don't worry.
The end is coming. We have to stop it.
It's coming. It's not here already. Like, look at the place.
Oh no, that's just his kind points towards Blair. Though they will destroy and kill everything, innocents included, for this. And she shakes the box.
They're after the deck. What is the deck doing down here?
I
Yeah.
don't know. You should
thought-
ask him.
You said
He.
What do
you
you
said
mean?
you were going to use it for something
No,
more nuanced, so you know what they're going to use it for. You need to let us know what's going on.
You had the deck. The
I
last
had-
I heard.
a deck.
This is the second one, Blair.
I thought there was only one per reality.
No. Not anymore. Things have been changing recently, and these things are popping up all over the place. That means multiverses and realities are dying, and things are being displaced.
I think it's time that we stop being your unwilling or willing helpers. We need to know more. And if that means coming with you to your group, this is bigger than us. This is bigger than the Blight. This is so much bigger than us. We need to know more. I'm tired of not knowing.
Then I need the child.
I mean, all right.
A child or the child, like,
The child.
and
Whose
what
child?
child would that be?
The one who's missing. And
The
she
child with the voodoo.
waves
Oh,
her
it's-
hand around you.
Bree, you mean Bree?
Yes, the child.
Right. Yeah. So we need to get her. Do you know where she is?
I assume she's maybe upstairs. She was flying last I saw her.
Flying? Fucking gasp.
Screamer photo.
We need to get her immediately, but I don't trust that you won't just leave us.
I'm literally stuck behind these bars. For the
You
next...
entered there,
What-
though,
what
didn't you?
bars?
Yes.
The ones that are right here.
I thought that was just like a stepping thing that led up to the sarcophagus.
No, that's the gate.
I mean, assuming that you don't have thieves' tools or magic that could.
She got in there. That's the thing. She got in there. That means she can get out.
Oh no, I can't really.
I think she just walked in there.
Scouts on her.
Scouts honor. I don't even think you were in Scouts.
Well, in the order of the Gauntlet's
yeah.
honor, I will be watching you.
You are free to sit here and watch me.
That's fine.
We can get to know each other.
That's
Hey, yo.
You know what? Why don't we leave Pack Rat and the alarm spell?
Pack rat.
that's funny.
Back around.
Fat Rat and the alarm spell. Can I?
Fat Rat in the alarm spell.
I'll give a crossbow bolt to Fat Rat.
He just like holds it like a mini, like a tiny shoulder. Tweak.
And then
All right. I mean, I'll just go literally like this.
Did you just shoot Fat Rat?
No, that's just to make the counter go down. For the
Oh.
number of bolts I have.
Like, oh,
I'll
here,
go around.
Fat Rat, hold this. Shoot.
I'll go around that with the alarm spell ritual, and let me see what I got here. I also.
I'm not gonna lie, maybe Renfrey should stay down here instead.
I don't
Nah,
want to
Fat
stay
Rat
with
has
that
a
girl, with that woman.
Flawless track record of guarding.
The thing is, Oh, you're 5th level. You don't have. No, you probably don't. Never mind. I was thinking if you had counterspell or not, because that would have changed a lot of things for me.
I don't have 3rd level spells yet because I'm multi-class.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. So I have to bet the next best thing probably.
She looked at spell lists and went, yes.
So alarm spell, 10 minutes ritual. I put it there, but I'm smart enough.
Yeah.
Enough. I've +1 intelligence.
It's
Because
higher
I
than
can
most people here.
I'm gonna assume that she has the ability to teleport the crap out, and so that's why I'm staying. And then I'll be holding my action to attack.
Yep.
With my freaking whole arm, if she decides to try to leave with the damn box
Right,
while they're looking for Bree.
I feel like if things go to combat, we're gonna need you.
Yeah, but I'll be down here. You'll be up there. So I think it's less safe up there, no? And then it's safer down here?
That's the fucking part why we need you.
Okay.
You're a tank.
I am
Out of
a tank.
character.
I am a
motherfucker.
tank. You have another tank.
Who?
Zandini.
Yes.
Zandini's a tank. We're both tanks.
Why does it look like a wizard?
Because he's a sorcerer tank.
I'm a wizard tank.
All right.
Not a wizard tank, a sorcerer
alright.
tank.
Or sorcerer
Yep,
tank.
no,
Yeah.
let's definitely. This is gonna end well. All right.
Yeah, split the party.
Okay, hold on. I look to Zandini. I'll be like, Zandini, if they need me, what if you stay down here? You can turn into a dragon. I will go up there because if they need to get healed, I can heal them on the spot.
Why do you think I can turn into a dragon?
I was just about to say you can.
I
turn into
mean-
a dragon.
Don't tell me.
About to say,
No. I'm saying like he has. I know that he's like a draconic sorcerer. I was like just going based off of that information. I'm tired. Okay, I came from freaking classes and it was a bitch. But no, like I was going off of the fact that he's a draconic sorcerer, that he can like have the constitution and like tankiness of a dragon. But so he could withstand attacks here. But
You can turn into a dragon.
and he has his magic to help him and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then I could heal you guys if you guys need it, and you need the tank healer in a way. But that's why I was conversing with Zandini.
Plus, it would be
Like, which one
good for
was
me
the
to
better one
continue.
here?
I think it would be wise for me to continue my conversation with our friend here.
All right, just keep an eye on her, okay?
Yep.
All right, you're doing my work here. And then I'll go with you guys upstairs. And then I pat your shoulder. I say my alarm is there if needed. It's gonna scream out as normal if she decides to leave. And then I go upstairs. I follow Blair.
Yeah.
So who's
Did
staying
you
down?
bring
Who's staying up?
protection? I love it.
Oh,
I gotta do something. I'm unconscious on the roof currently.
Who gave the rat a weapon?
The rat has an arrow. I love it. Natural. It's a natural weapon. It's a natural weapon.
as you head
I am
up
the protection.
stairs.
I love it.
Hold on, say something. Don't move. You all head on up the stairs through the fire.
In the flames.
Well, I'd say there's no more
Wait, how
fire.
long does aid last?
Like 8 hours.
8 hours? Okay. I am the danger.
Round for a clairvoyant. Oh.
Yep.
Kill. 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 Sweet. As you go upstairs, you see, standing by the door,
30 feet.
another Death Knight. But as it just
wow.
stands staring out, it doesn't, like as you come up, it acknowledges your presence, but it doesn't do anything about it. It just stands by the door, like it's
He's
about
just
to
standing
ask
there.
you for your ID.
He's just standing there menacingly.
I'll walk up to it because I already know I got the street cred with him,
Yeah.
and and I asked him to. I think I asked him to follow me, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna give him a salute, and then like a wave.
The eyes burn in the darkness, and as it looks at you, still standing there, just sword in hand, down like this, staring at you at this point here.
Can you guide me to the dumb blonde one?
Gives his hand off the sword and just gestures towards the other set of gates.
Oh, I thought I was going to point to the rest of the party.
Could be
Nah,
really
go
dense
for
and point
it.
up.
Honestly, if she's within 30 feet of me, I think I could just do something with this.
Bro,
Maybe.
blondes.
And see, gestures towards the gate over here. I've not got the pointer thing on. Over here.
Oh, this one or
Yes,
which one?
this one here.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
I don't
that
even
one.
need to see them.
All right. Yeah, you'll. If the door is cold, he would go to open it.
You go to left. Oh, that door over there. Sorry, I'd be. Yeah, it is
Is
cold.
this when you ping?
Yes. Is there a bit of a delay between you moving and that? So I was like, wasn't too sure. But yeah, it's cold as you push on into it to open. You hear that? Of the gate swinging.
What sound does it make?
None of your business.
Oh.
Is that an industrial dryer?
No, it's a set of stairs that go down or up.
Oh,
Up.
Oh, it's that way?
Yeah, these ones over here.
gesture the others along as you would go to climb the stairs.
Oh, you had to just walk on
Which
the
one?
teleporter as I was trying to draw.
Ha 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 ha.
You asshole. And now I need to make sure you've actually went to the right place, so this could be really awkward. There we go. You just come up to this. Bye, Yados!
Whee!
He's just in the wrong fucking building. There we go.
Understandable.
The teleporter ain't teleporting.
Teleporter ain't teleporting correctly.
You enter into this small room. There's a little, say, holder, I suppose would be the word, for swords. They have 3
Nice.
lit candles. All the swords have been taken. And you can see on the northeast side, just a very standard and plain looking door.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow, I think I'm gonna open 2 doors in a row with my real human hands.
Use his thaumaturgy before he opens the door.
Is the door
Like
swinging?
Francis' hands are about to start opening the door, it just opens.
Like
Make
rubs
a
his
check
hands
save, not
together,
stumble.
like he's about to open
Oh.
to reach. It opens.
The door opens. It opens into this rather well-lit, well-kept bedroom. As you look at it, you think, so this is where the magic happens.
Oh wow, you opened the door, man. That's so amazing.
I've never.
This
My
is
eyes
gonna be a
can-
thing, ain't it?
My 2D world is shattered by this 3D rendering of a bear. My entire perspective.
That's a
Can we-
bedroom.
Can we
It's
put
shattered.
Fat right in there so I can actually
I'll-
see what's
no,
going on and what's staring
walk
in
in-
the graveyard?
I walk into the Fortress of Dreams.
The Fortress of Dreams.
I walk into the Fortress of Dreams. This isn't where Bree. I guess there's another door.
You're looking at this room. This is very much a commander's room, shall we say. A beautiful-ish, well-made room. Royalty lives here, clearly. Or someone who thinks too highly of themselves.
Oh, so Blair.
This wasn't your place, wasn't it, Blair?
What do you mean? No, I'm not the story as a... This is something that Bree would have.
That bitch has slept more in bushes than you have slept in a
I
bed.
There's a
I
dead
opened
bear
this
there.
door with thaumaturgy.
Yeah, that's...
How? Wait. Has it been 10 minutes, or is it still going?
Or...
Detect magic.
I'd say it's still going for now, yeah.
What systems
Yeah,
are you
like
doing?
it's done now.
No, it's still going, I said.
Oh, it's still going. So what are the doors telling me?
They're
I'm sorry,
dwarves.
Rainbury.
We are mundane.
We are
There's
mundane.
nothing magic about
Th-
us.
Okay, great.
Stupid.
All right then. Yeah. Then I already said what I was gonna do. I was gonna thaumaturgy this door open.
You
The bottom left.
throw open the door. I'd say you see, but I don't actually know. Oh yeah, you can see from here a rather
I could,
large door at this point.
There you go.
A much more
Rather
heavier
large door. Okay. I'm magic on Tuesdays.
Guys, why does this room have like a white fog cloud?
What?
Hmm.
Ambience.
No, Dark Souls. Dark Souls
Oh,
reference. Why does it have like a white fog cloud?
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah. You want me to test my abilities?
No, I'm kind of fed up with your magic, to be honest. I mean,
You
it
take
was
the left one,
cool.
and I take the right.
I mean, like, it was cool at first, but you can only put eyes on so many things.
Yeah.
You gotta. Is all right. Is
Speaking
this
of
this not the door?
eyes, speaking of eyes, what is Sister Anastasia doing? I wanna pick an eye on her.
as you take an eye on her, downstairs she's talking to Zandini. It's like, and then when I was 5, my pet.
Only an eye, not it's either seeing or hearing. I chose seeing.
You see the mouth going, Zandini.
Searing.
You hear her. And when I was 5, my pet turtle ran away, which was crazy because when I was 6, I learnt turtles can't run.
Yeah, we lived near a busy road, but nothing went wrong with it. We were very lucky. Just pets kept running away. I guess I took the highway.
Did you look at this, pretending you feel this? She's just talking with you. She's just keeping it. Whether she's trying to lull you into a false sense of security or not, different story. But down here it is quiet, and you can tell she doesn't like the quiet.
Me for real.
Me for real.
You should
I mean,
just
you have the
Well, it's
fill
like,
in
that's
empty
charisma,
space.
my guy.
it really wouldn't be quiet. I'm actually talking to her quite a bit.
They're just yapping back and forth. And they're
Yeah.
like-
I'm trying to,
I mean,
to win her favor.
conversation. Yeah.
What are you wanting to know then? Since there's a bit more, she tells you about her turtle that ran away, but then what else you want to know?
Well, I was just trying to see what all she's planning to do with this card deck. how she was saying I could be trained to be, the best person to hold it. Well, I'm interested in that, so we'll talk about that for a while, and then I'll see if she knows anything more about the disturbances and shifting between planes that I've been investigating.
She tells you that they have operatives in a place known as Sigil. And you gotta look at it, and she writes it down, and you're like, nah, that is Sigil. And she's like, nah, Sigil. And how she's hearing back from these people all these strange things, how there are doors to other dimensions and realms that seem to be vanishing, and that the same thing seems to be happening in each of these worlds. A giant comet tears through the sky, bringing with it a purple flame. And within about a year's time, that world seems to cease its existence. But the door vanishing makes them believe that it's not the world, but that entire universe just vanishing. And that they believe with the power of the decks, as many decks as they can find, brought together, shut your whore mouth. As many decks brought together, they can create enough power to stop this force.
Okay, so yeah, I will definitely want to help them with that.
So you guys are upstairs now, thaumaturgy and touching doors in a room with a 3D bear on a 2D map. You stand now by this door. You've kind of seen this door from a distance. You know that it leads back outside.
Okay.
I got to be right back, but Blair would be open to trying to open the door or find another way to sneak outside to try to find Bree. When do you put a bell on her? Alright.
I could consistently put an alarm on her if you wish me
That's a
to.
great idea, but great back.
Every time she moves, it rings.
Does it get to move more than
No,
5 foot?
Maybe if
To
I
be
can
fair-
learn the clairvoyance spell, I
to
can
be
actually keep an eye on her.
To be fair, maybe I can ask the DM just to be like, since it's an alarm for a specific thing, would it necessarily have to be for people entering a range? What if I could make it that if a person leaves a certain range?
Let me again, and I cannot specify this enough. You are the first person in 2 years to ever use the alarm spell.
So basically, you're trying to put a
No, I'm trying to change the way the spell works, but it's normally it's when a creature enters an alarm.
I mean, you could just have an alarm around 10 feet away from you, fully surrounding you at all times.
Well, it's a 20-foot cube, but
So I would say no, but we can certainly work something out, and with some other stuff to do this if that's what you wish.
You want to put a leash on her.
If you want to put a leash on the druid,
it is literally what I could do. That's literally a magical leash. That's literally what that is at that point.
Just a 20-foot rope around Bree's neck at any given time.
I will shapeshift out of it.
Magical leash.
But that would mean that you would trigger the alarm, which would mean that it would make a bell sound in my head, which means that I know that you're leaving somewhere else. So, well, there he is. But
Can't get me.
But
anyways,
Blair moves towards the door.
oh yeah, we're not supposed to go outside.
He will look at you, Yados, and he'll be like, "You want to use your magic to open the door?" I don't know, I imagine that's the Schneid way he would say it.
Bro, that would be so funny because as he like looks at me and he starts mocking if I can open the door, it opens before him.
Please, Daddy, open the door for me, Uwu.
I know, right?
So you
No, but he wants to use his hands for the first time.
So you just push open the door and put an eye on the door, and it opens. You come to a rather odd-looking scene for what you can see. Let's see.
Hey, yo, is my boy right there?
Back.
Oh, you're back just in time. You see Blair in front of you. A guard standing with a spear over Bree. The
Oh man,
Zag.
thank God I have my second level spells left.
Zag tied to the statue over here. Mogax's body left by the side.
Is he dead? Like, that's the question here.
He seems to be breathing from... If you can see him, but, you know, Blair, you can tell that he's... You know, that, and you can see the... women
This is a side piece, nah.
once more.
All I need is
Standing
10 minutes, really.
You're
I
giving
don't even
yourself
need
too
to
much
see him.
credit.
What's going on?
You're
Hold on, let
seeing,
me see, like, how far.
you're seeing everything that's going on.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
no,
this
but I
is like
couldn't
around
hear the
40
I didn't-
feet.
I did not hear the last thing you said.
I just said you can see the woman. The skeletal woman that you don't actually know is a woman because that was Bree. There we go. There's where
I know
that's why
she's
it's
a
not
woman.
going through. Yeah, you
We're
know she's a
all
woman.
hot.
It's
They're
just kinda
hot. What are
clicking
you talking
in.
about? There's a corset on.
Is there?
Men
That's
can
a-
wear
that's a-
corsets.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I was
fat
about
No,
to
the
say,
cape is in the way for you to see.
They have the fucking corset and boobs.
you have
You're
boobs.
looking at her rear.
Alright,
Come on.
I should be able to reach
I
them from
too
here.
possess man memories.
But as you
So
you see her, she
Alright,
kinda-
I would... This is gonna be amazing. Alright, cool. It's gonna be great.
she looks
I'm gonna
at
be
you,
behind this wall, but I'll let Blair do his thing.
and she looks at you, Blair. Welcome. Just
oh
in
wait, I
time.
opened the door.
Yeah, you said you were going to.
Yeah, you opened the door, man.
I said.
Yep, you said you were going to open the door. You and Yados done
And we
your
let
thing as
you.
usual, where he's like, oh, but you're going to do this and you're going to do that. But
I
you
said,
were.
I said I'd be right back, but I'd help open the door of someone. Like, but I would. I said I
Yados
would look
opened the
for.
door?
I said I would look for a window.
There are no
But
windows.
yeah,
Yados
I
opened
don't
the
know.
door.
All right, I opened the door.
Any
I didn't know I
windows?
was gonna open
Oh,
it
well.
so much. Couldn't open it a crack. Nah. Fuck.
But she
So what did she say?
looks at you. He says, I've been waiting. Please, come. Take your place.
Blair has had many opportunities to do what was right. Right, and he's taken many of them. And a number of occasions he hasn't. Right? But right now, he is gonna do what's right.
I'm
And
gonna...
he is gonna walk here,
One,
walk out here, and attempt to talk to save Bree's life. And Mogax's life. He would walk
See-
on out,
Wow, thanks.
casually, calmly, a man on death row.
You walk on out. We had awaited some word from you for quite some time. It never came. And then we started to divine a few things. However, the child is now here. And you should finish what you started. So we
Okay.
can get out of this place once more. She-
DM, I would just want to ask you for one thing. Just let me know when 10 minutes pass.
Kyoko. As she walks to you, Blair, and she kind of wakes Bree. Bree, as you are lying there looking up, you see
5 more minutes.
the corpsey woman walking up to Blair. And she goes into her side pouch. And she pulls out this odd wooden thing. And she places it in your hand. Blair. She comes behind you and just starts to manipulate your body, shall we say, into a position. And this just feels right.
Am I getting raped?
Natural.
Bruh.
Hold on. Am I?
Bruh.
What's
your safe word?
Okay.
What's the safe word?
Oh, she takes your hand and points it
Pineapple.
towards Bree. And she puts a foot behind one of your feet and just starts pushing it forward a little. Bree, it's hazy. You see Boots standing. I didn't do that.
I did.
You see Boots standing there with rather tight, skinny-ish trousers held up by suspenders over a double-breasted coat. You're lying down on the cold, the wet. The world around you burns. And it just feels familiar enough. Blair, you walk. You're walking down a road. You feel power. You feel like you wave a hand and your will is done. There's emptiness behind you. And then there's burning screams of terror. And you march. Feeling elated. You've done what you were meant to do. Everything feels right. You stand on the precipice of a town. A small town, a town nonetheless. You hear a whisper in your ear. You can't quite make it out. You can't understand it right now. But you know that town's where you, plural, need to go. You walk. Buildings burn and people die. You walk as people run across your eye line. There's flashes in your eyes. And they stop. They're now lying in the dirt. As the rain pours, the buildings burn. You now see your hand directed out in front. Buildings to the side, and a long road. You can hear the screams and cries. Bree, you lie there. In the cold, in the rain, in the wet. And you see a man with boots, tight trousers, held up by suspenders and a double-breasted jacket. With one foot out in front of the other, a hand held back and a hand held forward. You hear a crack, you see a flash. And you see a face. You see a face. Bree, you're running. You're running down the same route that you watched Blair shoot down. You run. Blair, you're standing there. You watch as a child runs down a shooting gallery towards a forest. Behind you, people die. Buildings burn. Your hand seems to shake. Bree, you look back. Blair, you see as the child looks back. And you hear 2 words in your ear as everything now comes into focus once more. You stand with a pistol in hand. Some 5 foot away from Bree, she lies there. You hear the words, "Finish it," in your ear. Hey Yados, that's been about 10 minutes.
Alright, cool. So at that moment, Bree and Molgax, and Blair, because I'm not necessarily seeing like what's actually happening. I closed the door slowly because I placed my left hand with the gauntlet through the wall, and I was peering through the wall to see the basically like almost like if it was like a health bar situation in like the actual game, but like it would show glowing either red, yellow, or blue in my case to see how healthy the people were. And I would see Bree and I would see Molgax that were slowly like bleeding out. And so I would just mutter under my breath, "Protect them." And I cast with my first 2nd level spell, Prayer of Healing, which it.
Don't they have to be able to hear you?
Well, it's verbal. As long as I say it, it's fine. But that's why I closed the door so they couldn't hear me.
Yeah, no,
So,
I meant, sorry, my bad. I was getting at
you're good.
some of the spells like are only work if somebody heals you, but no, that prayer of healing is really cool.
Yeah, I don't even need to see them. That's why I was checking it before I was doing what I was doing. So
I will say,
then
Blair, you feel that wash come over. She's saying do it, and you feel that warmth. You ain't entirely sure what that warmth is, but you feel a warmth and regain 10 hit points.
Yeah. For Blair, I guess it would look a little different because in the way that Iados does his magic and from his god, it's of protection. But when something feels like it shouldn't be protected, or it feels like something evil is within somebody, it actually feels painful, even though they're healing. It feels painful, which would alert Iados, but like flavorly. But it's like it feels more painful because you're supposed to be protecting and not hurting, in a way. So it's like a little like he would feel like some sort of like weird pain in the head, even though he's feeling better. Something's slightly off, wrong, but he ignores it. But for the rest of you, you would feel like a sense of protection is within you as you feel more motivated and like a second wind in a way. And so you guys heal 10 HP. And myself too. If I needed it, but
I will say now, because of how that is, Molgax is also healed here. And therefore technically brought to consciousness as well. So Molgax, you are lying there on this cold floor as it rains down outside. You remember the last thing you fought. You remember everything. None of this looks familiar. But what you do see is the scaly lady whispering sweet nothings in behind Blair's ear. General Zai is looking rather fucking terrified. And his Bree is kind of lying there. Bree, how are you looking? Now that you have come to this realization of the nightmares you've had over the past, say, week. Or that guy. Guy you've been with for like a month.
Ghostly. She's seen God and realized he's been dead for a millennia.
Would you say stunned?
Yeah, almost. No. That's why I said almost.
Don't worry.
But would the bleeding thing go away,
Uh,
or it's
They're
still there?
she's
bleeding. Bleeding is just that they're
below
below half
50.
HP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bloodied. Yeah. No, I'm dumb. No, I use it in my games. What the hell am I doing? Yeah,
What?
sorry. Go for it.
Silly.
My bad. Keep going.
This-
The 10 HP. That's not that bad. Let's go.
Yeah.
The-
Well, Dex, what are you doing firstly? Since you've now came to, this is what you're seeing. What's your inner thoughts? Your first thoughts?
I think an internal prayer to Bahamut, and he's weak right now. He sees Blair. He sees Bree not in a good state. He is going to pretend to stay down till an opportune moment appears,
Okay,
or that he registers as opportune to strike.
Guard moves out of the way. You watch as he plugs his ears like he knows what's going on. Blair, what are you thinking? What are you doing?
Blair steps forward with this weapon that feels familiar in his hands, yet he has no idea what it is truly. As he would look down at Bree, his traveling companion, who he's had many arguments with, many disagreements, someone who he has felt a connection to. Someone that loves nature, enjoys life. And that is admirable. And he knows that they were connected through both being Azamar and in some way, and he would see that child again down the shooting range, and he would take aim. The weapon would go up in blue flame as he would activate his Crimson Rite, the Rite of Dawn, taking 3 damage.
Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever we need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There's now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonlance stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. When there's a go live time, this is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is, firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. Returning in 2025, we go back to the frigid north of Icewind Dale to face the Reign of the Frost Maiden on Mondays. Sadly, with a heavy heart, we have to leave the guys in Avernus in 2024, but come in 2025, Tuesday will now be replaced with Tomb of Annihilation. Same players, different characters, different timeline. Let's see how things play out. 2024 rules as well. And Thursday, things get dark and undead with the Eve of Ruin. Still continuing, still going on. We're going to go through more backstories, get things sorted, players leave, but the story continues. Returning in 2025 as Phandelver Below the Shattered Obelisk. We're now on the Shattered Obelisk part every second Saturday, and for when there's no Shattered Obelisk, it will be replaced with an Eve of Ruin Cat side story. It's going on parallel at the same time, but what's happening in the rest of Faerun? Let's find out with a bunch of idiots. Now, things get real fun in 2025 because on Saturdays or Fridays, depending upon where you are, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. On a Friday, it will be 5 PM PST, 7 PM CST, and 8 PM EST. However, on a Saturday, 1 AM GMT, 2 AM CEST, and 9 AM Hong Kong Standard Time, because we have players there. And as a spicy extra bonus, Dungeon of the Mad Mage will go weekly, no more time between. Every weekend, unless something comes up, you will be treated to a Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game.
But then, whatever Bree was before that child going into the forest, for some reason that changed Blair. He doesn't know how or why, but for some reason, he spared Bree's life. And that gave him free will. That gave him memories and a life of his own. And he doesn't want to go back to committing such atrocities under a different name. And he would turn to, I think that is the champion
Jen.
of pestilence.
Desolation, Jen.
Desolation. And he would activate Blood Curse of the Marked, amplifying it, and then I
Hell
would just
yeah.
shoot him.
Roll 1d20 plus 4.
Alright. Is this the attack roll?
Yes.
I have
Hell
advantage.
yeah.
Big.
Get
I
it.
take 1d4 more damage. So let me put that down.
So
Alright.
slash R, 2d20, KL, keep KH1 plus 4.
Alright, KH1 plus 4.
23. Sweet, sweet,
Hell
sweet.
yeah.
What's the damage a pistol does? 1d6?
Believe so.
Normal pistol? Yeah.
Oh, I get a pistol, thank you! Thank
1d6. So roll 1d6 plus 3 plus. Plus 4. 1d6 plus 4.
The one I found has 1d10 in PHP.
Roll 1d10
Oh,
plus
and
4.
PHP? Oh, that's 1d10.
This one doesn't say
Yeah,
what
there's
it
like
is.
different kinds. It's different kind of pistols, man.
What, D10 plus 4?
Plus 1d.
Yeah, and then plus my
Plus the 4 from the d4.
Yeah, the Crimson Rite of Dawn, this is undead. So it deals an additional 1d6 plus the 1d6. And then the Curse of the Marked, whenever I deal an active Crimson Rite. So I'd be rolling 3d6.
Oh, nice.
Not
well.
nice.
It's you
251. Hey,
Stand-
at least you got a 5 on one of them.
looking, hand
8,
trembling. And as you kind of spin that round, Western gunslinger style, and fire, you watch as the bullet just. Bree, you take all that damage.
Uh-oh.
Shield of missile attraction.
You forgot about the shield.
Check all shield.
Oh no.
I have resistance to it.
I
No! I don't! I fucking don't! He's shooting at the skeleton, right?
Yep.
She's 15 foot away from me.
Is she?
Yeah!
Shit. Oh. Let's see. Never mind.
15
no,
Never mind.
against a creature that is targeted within 10
As
feet
you
of me.
watch, as you turn around, gunslinger fired. The bullet goes forward, zips backwards a minute, and then immediately, just like with more power, you watch as it gets bright, and then just silence. You watch as a wave of energy, thunderous, just all the fires around extinguished. Yeah, 23 hits. 23 hits.
I
Nice.
think I get 2 shots. I'm not sure. Do I have to load it? I do have to load it, right? No, I
I'll
have
put it
voice
on your
book.
sheet later for you to see. There's a lot more to it.
Alright.
What about the crossbow master, whatever that is, help with that feat? Well, that you don't have to reload.
Oh. I mean, yeah, crossbows
So-
are technically guns, but I don't
Blair.
know how he would roll it.
But I'm gonna give it to you very carefully when I say this. Your attack rolls with any range weapon are 1d20 plus 3 plus 3. But you simply rolled plus 4. You don't have proficiency in firearms, you've added dex. You don't have a plus 4 in dex. She looks at you. How much damage does she take out of curiosity?
Let me add it up. 8 plus.
I was checking for
10.
resistances and vulnerabilities. Because, you know, undead creatures and radiant damage, you know?
Yeah. Real quick about that. Let me actually just look up 5e Blood Hunter, because I'm not sure if it's something I get later.
Did you
Or
just say
if
look up
it's-
5e?
What are you looking for?
I said
Blood
Blood
Hunter.
Hunter.
Blood Hunter.
I might have said Blood Armor because I slip of the tongue. But I'm just looking to see if. No, all right, we're good. I was checking to see if it went through any resistances. I think that might be a different. That might be a different right.
You fire the shot off and you watch as it bounces or rocks her shit. Skeletal face. She takes a step forward to you. Places a hand on your shoulder and runs her thumb up your neck, right into your throat. I see you have made choice.
1, 2.
This will be the last poor choice you make. The child will die. But traitors die quicker. I have an athletics or dexterity check as she tries to just throw you off the building.
Oh yeah. He says,
Also,
right
that
before this
could
happens, he says it's the only choice I've made of my own in 1,000 years, and like fucking.
Hey, yo!
She pushes, and as it does, like, you just slip it out the road. The cold, dead, skeletal eyes look back at you. We shall return with a show of force. We will rid all of you, including the wish. Points towards Bree. You watch, she just vanishes. You watch as the din of battle below. All of the undead just seem to... The weaker ones just seem to drop dead. The more powerful ones seem to start evacuating and pulling back. And other ones, the ghostly type, just seem to vanish. You don't hear.
I got the conversation with Zandini. Kidding.
So anyway, and that's when I went to band camp. And I played the clarinet like a champ.
And the non-evil, the evil non-ghosty people are just like just left there. They're like just looking at us awkwardly.
As there's like, you know, the one guard standing there with like, She said she
Do I
killed
go
me.
home now?
Mum says I'm grounded. But as things start to quieten down a little, the place is still burning. But the
Right.
undead are vanishing. And I realise I just left 4 guards in a guard tower. They're probably playing poker or something. Fuck all over there. So the world's burning. But it's, you just come out.
Alright. Gotta go. I go to Molgax and I.
Everything hurts.
Am I still stuck?
I'll get you.
No.
I will cure wounds at this level. Hey yo, rolling really good for the fucking healing. All right, you get 6 HP. Molgax.
So, Blair will offer a hand to breathe.
Not 17 hit points.
There you go. You
Hey,
get another
yo.
2.
Oh,
Hey
wow. This is the most loved Molgax ever found.
yo, fuck it. You get 5 more with my freaking lay on hands.
Why is everyone
I'm-
touching me?
I'm not touching you.
Why has everybody
I can
been nice
see
all of a sudden?
It's literally only me, my guy.
I'm just gonna. I mean, I only gave him 2 hit points. Just I just pity you. You look
Molgax just
pitiful lying here on the floor. And I don't
You
like
get a
blood,
look.
so I'm
just
gonna
get a look.
use precipitation to clean up the blood.
Sorry,
I
you.
Now
Why
you're
are
looking a
being
little
nice?
bit better. You're looking a little better now.
Why are you being nice to me? Squinting at Renfrey.
don't worry. She's made plenty of he's not a dragon jokes before she came here.
Also, that's what my one good deed for the day done. So
Thank you. I guess. Jesus. Those things. hit
just so you
hard.
know, just so you know, this is the first time she's ever killed Volga. She usually just ignores him in the fights. When she uses blast, she uses it on everyone else.
Well, I mean,
but-
we're not in a fight, so still par for the course.
Exactly.
But
Alright.
Blair, as you reach a hand out to Blair, as you reach a hand out to Bree, is the wording I was looking for.
Miss Agate. That's easier. That's not
Ruby, you've known me well enough to know that that's harder.
Say it.
Like, the intrusive thoughts will win.
Huh? Oh, you want to add an F in there?
Flags with agates.
I love how
seeing
that's a-
that they're doing okay, I'll start heading back towards Sandini to make sure that he's okay.
I love how that's become a bit with no context.
For it as well. I can't install the book because I've updated, so I need to basically use Beyond 20 to do this. So we're kind of all gonna go ahead and hopefully see virtual tabletop not found. Of course. Of course.
Of course.
No permission on this URL. Of course. There we go. Permission.
Of course. Yeah.
Blair, in your hand, you hold this.
Hey yo,
Pew pew.
it is a big pew pew.
That's actually just a pistol. Just a pistol.
I would say it's a blunderbuss. But, it's so big.
No, it's
Way
not
above
a.
average.
No, it's not a blunderbuss. It's a little too small for a blunderbuss. It is
it's a-
definitely a
Hey.
pistol.
Sawed-off shotgun. Sawed-off
It's
shotgun.
not about the size; it's how you use it.
It's a thunderblast.
A thunderblast. This
However-
is when Yados gets 2 levels in Artificer to infuse the freaking weapon.
I thought Blair was trying to roleplay
Oh.
something.
Oh shit. Hold on, give me a second.
Give me a second, I
Need to get my story straight. God damn it!
I had no idea what this is. It just seemed like the obvious pun there to make. Scottish.
Bree looks at the reached out hand and just what why? What did I do to deserve this? Why did you do that?
The hand or the
Just
like things
everything.
From my understanding, I died a long time ago, and I was enslaved by an undead army, and for some reason, I didn't kill you. I killed everyone else, but I didn't kill you. And that change, that moment of mercy, made Blair. And so it seems only fitting that I save your life at least once.
Oh, sounds like you already did do that once. So am I now doubling your depth, or
No, it's I mean, like, I still, like, I mean, it kind of like slaughtered your village, so I kind of like canceled that like one out. I didn't really count it because I felt like, but you could just accept it. You could just accept the compliment, take my hand, and like just.
Thank you. I'm just confused. I'm not. I didn't expect this from you.
I mean, I'm not.
I mean, I'm sure he still finds you annoying, but he doesn't want you dead.
Exactly. I don't want you dead.
Debatable.
What do you mean debatable? I could have shot you, right? I could have said that the sexy skeleton lady mind controlled me, right? I could have shot you and then ran away with her.
Oh, she thinks she's sexy too. Good.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it is.
I think it's the corset. Like, really,
it's the clothing.
Yeah, it's the corset that really complements the figure.
I don't know what it is about skeletons wearing clothing, but
I mean, you want to bone them?
Let's get the fuck downstairs. We consider that out of character. We consider that the.
I'm starting to wish I did die.
And it is you sitting here talking with the woman. And then, in my early 20s, well, things turned really unexpected and on their head. I fell in love with this beautiful woman, and it was really odd, because I was a nun of celibacy at the time. It was so weird. You hear that of the boots on the marble. Then
where do we go? I'm lost.
Yados and Zandini are in the basement now.
Oh yeah, more in character. Where the fuck do I go?
Downstairs to the basement.
I was following Molgax, which is a dumb idea.
Yeah.
Follow me.
I'm dead.
Don't worry. If we all just like huddle up together, are we all like going down to the basement?
Yeah.
We're all going to Uncle Jimmy's. Got it.
Before we do,
We're gonna see a Catholic priest.
Who brought the bottle?
The bottle of baby oil.
Oh, we're horrible. Yeah. Before these guys show up, it's used to you hear the footsteps of Yados walking down the story about a love from a celibate nun to some smoking hot bald woman It's a really weird story, and she'll tell you more in the future if you want to know.
Yes,
I just hear the
this
last
is-
bit of that. I'm just like, okay, she was literally here just talking to.
This is the new bardic melody that I am working on. I'm not a bard.
I'm just gonna,
Are you serenading her?
you're gonna
But I'm
come,
going to make a song out of this story.
This is.
Oh yeah.
you come down, Yados, she looks at you. How's it going upstairs? Again, I'm afraid I'm trapped in this cage of my own making.
How did she do
Wait,
that?
is that shit locked?
Blair shot a skeleton.
She walked in.
She
Can you
walked
take me
in.
to that- Can you take me to that map because I'm still in other land? Yeah,
There's a button that lets you find your own token, by the way.
Well, no, the space was dark and everything, so I couldn't even see it.
Oh,
It's because
okay.
he clicked a party token or something. Boundary being Foundry. Don't worry.
Oh yes, we've been having a lovely discussion.
Are you flirting?
That's good. Then I
Why
take
does
my alarm
everyone
off.
think people are flirting whenever they have a discussion?
Listen,
let people talk.
With the
guys.
opposite sex.
if I had a discussion with the opposition, telling them about my lame ballad that I made,
She's not the opposition. She's
Yeah.
been helpful.
As yous are talking, Zandini and Yados. And yous were saying
Yeah.
something before yous were rudely interrupted.
Oh, me? If I was saying something? I was just saying that I, after seeing like what I was seeing and that she's still in there, I just take my alarm off.
So,
And
how is it
and yeah.
upstairs?
Weird.
Yous aren't here yet. Yous took some time. So Yados went
oh,
down.
oh, oh,
Yados went
okay,
down
so
before...
and now I understand the situation now.
Yeah.
I say some undead woman tried to at least from what I was overhearing. Blair had something to say with Bryn, and they had a weird conversation. And Blair shot an undead woman. Undead woman left, but I did my job. I just healed the people I needed to heal, and they're dealing with that right now. I think they're fine. I came back to check on him, and I had my head motions towards Zandini, but it seems that everything's hunky dory, I guess. And that's when my alarm goes away.
Well, I've heard some interesting things about your friend. That yous are friends. A little tight-lipped, but that's okay. He's been hearing a lot about us. He seems interested. Maybe, I don't know. We've just been talking. It's really quiet down here.
I raised
yeah.
an eyebrow. I just raised an eyebrow. I'm just like, okay. But I say, well, I mean, she hasn't left, so I can at least trust her on that. And I guess I will spend since I already had my magic, my detect magic up on this side already before I went upstairs on that side. Did I know if there was an arcane lock on this door?
It's just a mundane lock.
Alright. So, if I just thaumaturgy the door open, would it open?
If it weren't locked?
If it weren't locked, okay. Hold on. Oh yeah.
We'll see. Why is the
I
party
don't even have thieves tools.
It's after a brief moment as you all come down the stairs and you hear that of like a gate trying to be opened. You all walk round. Molgax, you know straight when you wake up tomorrow your back is going to be a completely different colour to the rest of your body. you're in that much pain. You are just like running on pure adrenaline. Bree, you have... I'd say you felt better, but like, you know, you felt this feeling for quite some time, a few times.
Oh yeah.
These all come down and Sister Anastasia looks at you. Everybody's here. Fantastic.
Bree's just chronically on half HP.
Yeah, that is weird.
So, I'm stuck here till someone opens the gate. How is everybody else?
How do we open the gate?
You just unlock. You just need to unlock it.
Yeah, whoever has those thieves' tools, they would be real helpful right about now.
All right.
All right.
Step back. However,
tried-
I also got this stick that shoots loudness.
Have you tried
Shoots
spitting on
loudness.
the tools? You know, might help.
What?
Have you tried spitting on the tools?
I'll spit on the barrel.
did.
No,
I can give you
Didn't
some
work.
guidance, okay?
I haven't. No, I haven't spitting on the tools. It hasn't been working. I feel like maybe they're over lubricated. I need to like maybe work in temperature or something.
What about spitting on the lock?
That's a genius. What am I thinking? What have I been doing this
What is
entire
this?
time? Why have I been spitting on the key instead of the lock?
Do it.
That's the
Alright.
+1 intelligence for you, man. I'm kidding. It's just-
Let's see it. Let's see it.
You hawk
Thief
to
tools. Haktua.
And was Sandini guiding or?
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Yep, skip. 16. The little clicking and tapping, and eventually it takes you a good solid 5 minutes or so with this lock, but eventually it does just and swing open.
And I like the sound effect.
I know.
Yeah, that's pretty
Blair
good.
would comment about that. He was like, "Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
This is why I do this."
She then starts moving it. Oh, it's very, very unsettling in that little cage. Let's call it what it is. That's a cage. Kept great company, however. So,
Yep.
what are we doing now?
Not dying, preferably.
Oh, we need to get the cards that you picked up delivered somewhere.
Oh, he'll come. Worry not. He'll come in a few days' time. And you always know where I'll be anyway.
Man. Yados is just staring at this damn door. Is like, oh man, it's gonna be a wild trip in my mind. Like, it's just in my mind. Because, but to be fair, he's also pretty like, well, no, he hates aberrations, not necessarily Fae. Okay, but yeah,
So, and just
Right,
so we're on the
race is in a
same
different
page,
way.
who's that he you're talking about?
Oh, I'll
you
leave.
talking to me? Oh no, him, her. Okay, cool.
I
Do we
think
know who that leader is, or did I miss that session?
She's never told you who the leader is.
No, she's never did.
Again, if you ever do feel like joining us, you can. You know, we would happily.
I'd love to join you.
I will pass on your regards once he comes by, and maybe we can get you sorted. Now, how about we go and get out of here before something bad happens?
I kind of. Oh shit! It's not moving me. Oh
I
no!
mean, are we not gonna loot this place? Are we not gonna?
No.
Motherfucker,
fair-
the creek is crumbling.
I mean,
Pillage it
like,
when the threat leaves.
just because it's on fire doesn't mean it's crumbling.
This wasn't
Come on,
arcanely locked.
we can always return
Uh-oh.
after.
You touch the door.
That
Yeah,
This
that
wasn't
was the
un-
vulture. You
this-
can pick the scraps
this-
when it collapses.
This wasn't arcanely locked, from what I
This-
remember.
it wasn't arcane. Now that you're staring at it, you realise that the metal on this door. Have you ever seen like galvanized, hardened metal?
Galvanized steel.
Probably. I was a knight.
I mean IRL.
Oh no, galvanized hardened metal.
So
I might have, but I don't remember.
the
Kind
only
of like
way...
those little.
Yep,
It's
Kinda
can I
swirls in
can
it.
I give an example
sure.
real quick of galvanized? It's what not steel beams. It's what air ducts are made out of.
Oh, yeah.
That like
No, I
shiny,
got it.
glossy.
But
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
But then hardened. The only way I can describe that there is if you say take this Counter-Strike Global Offensive knife. It's kind of been tempered in such a way that it causes the metal to change color. That's
Why the
what
fuck are
this
we
door
using
looks
a
like.
blue gem as an example?
Okay.
Why are we using a
This
what?
is
Ruby?
another example.
Fucking Tippler, I knew it. I knew it. The moment galvanized steel was brought up, I knew that was gonna come.
Let's see.
That's one of those TikTok gifs where it's like a guy builds a bedroom in like a weird place.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever it shows up. Okay. Oh yeah, no wonder why I've seen it. It's in many nails and screws that I have here at home. Okay. Then. And you're saying like the door starts to look like that as the more I stare at it?
Yeah, the more you look at it, the more you realise that that's what's coming on. Initially, you had like a cursory glance at it. You were more concerned with her, but now that you are staring at it, it's like that's doors don't do that.
No, but I also knew that there was illusion magic and it was fey in nature, so. Would I get. Okay, if I could roll like an insight, because I feel like it's an insight, but would I get the sense that this would be a very quick way out of here?
I'd say roll insight, but use your well, actually, is it going to be any better? Firstly, it actually would be better roll insight, but use your intelligence modifier instead. The 1d20
okay,
plus
so
2.
that would be. Yeah, it would be +2. I was just checking to see if it was what's it called? If it was a proficient. 10. That's like the middest roll ever.
It might be a way out of here.
Yeah, that's my hunch. I'll be like, I was staring there, and then Bree stopped next to me, and then Ran came back, and I was like, well, I looked at him, and I'm like, all right, well.
I didn't go anywhere.
You didn't go anywhere? I swear you went to the right, and then you came back.
No, I was
Alright.
here. I was here.
Oh, you were down there? Okay, so then
Yeah.
I see you guys walk up, and I'm like, this door had at least like some fey and an illusion into it, so it's like an easy way in. It could take us out of here relatively quickly.
Or to the Feywild, if it's Fey in nature.
Hey, then we get to skip this whole entire thing. But I'm kidding.
10 years later.
Sorry, that was not a good idea for a joke. But I thaumaturgy the crap of the door open. I say before that though, I say, hey, I think I found an easy exit. And that's it.
As you do your thaumaturgy on the door, you all watch as the little eye comes onto it. Instead of dissipating like normal, and instead of weeping down, you watch as it seems to sprout flowers and vines and meld into the door. The door does not open.
Definitely fey. The door does not open.
Door does not open.
But it was not arcanely locked, right?
I'm gonna ask the door to pretty please open up. Can I use
That works.
persuasion?
You certainly try.
And I'm gonna guide. Just for the shits and giggles.
Oh man. You're not doing great with these guidances. As you look at the door, will you please kindly open? It's like talking to a door.
I tried.
Alright,
Sorry about that,
what
I'm
if...
I mean,
What if I
Feywild
just
has
literally...
different idea-
What if I literally
reality.
just tried to open the door? Or wait, no, it's an illusion.
You place your
Maybe
hand.
walk-
Well,
through it?
in my mind, I'm thinking that the door is an illusion, and so that's why my magic didn't work. So I'm gonna like put my hand through the door.
Put your hand on the door. It's a door. Very much a door. But you
So
do
I
get
can
this,
like.
you get this weird,
Go ahead. Sorry.
nice, tingly feeling as you... Oh, like a happy feeling.
Okay.
Drugs.
So I do a little chuckle,
Drugs.
and then
Drugs.
I grab the handle, and I just make sure like it's not locked, like physically locked.
It is physically locked.
Okay. I'm gonna use my halberd and open the damn door. I'm kidding. I'm gonna try to. To be fair, I would like to try. It's like a different way of unlocking a door. You never know.
I mean... I have it. I was really. I have the Dungeon Master's Guide right fucking here, and there is now a section for doors. Like I have the door's AC and hit points right fucking here.
Oh, so I can break the door.
You can
What
try.
are the odds? It has medium toughness, and you need to do a certain amount of damage before you can open it.
It has a threshold that you need to hit with damage, else you do no damage.
Okay.
So you can certainly try.
I could certainly try. And at least it's a halberd.
Does multiple people damaging the door help with the added damage?
No, each person needs to hit the door and hit that threshold.
I'm gonna see if I can find a
wait.
battlefield that hasn't been burned down
Is
yet.
the threshold within possibility of my weapon attack?
Show him the graph. Show him the graph.
Or my spell attack?
1d10 plus modifier.
Honestly, that sounds like a graph, like a thing where you just like fuck around and find out.
You would need to roll max damage on every attack.
On every attack?
Yeah,
So on
and
both
you
attacks?
would
Okay.
also have to roll. You would also have to roll for your attacks as well.
Okay.
You would need to roll 14 or higher on every attack. Renfrey, you couldn't do it unless you use spells. And by spells,
Firebolt is 2d10.
But like, okay, hold on. So
you would need to do a lot of damage.
I
You'd need to
couldn't
burn
hit
spell
the
slots.
lock itself?
Lock is internal.
Oh yeah. Alright, fine. I'll try. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So I will at least hit so I would have to at least hit a 14 or more and then roll max damage on both.
Oh, I'll let you know right now. I'll let you know right now. There's a lot more than 2 attacks that's going to be needed. You need to roll max damage. 10
Or roll a
times.
crit.
Sorry.
Oh, 10
sorry.
times?
20 times.
Ah.
That's bad.
Fair enough. But like, what if I could just pick the lock with my halberd?
But it's not Thief Tools.
No, what the fuck?
It's not Thief's Tools, but it could work. I don't know.
How big do you think
I
this
prefer
lock
use my
is?
fucking daggers to try to open a damn lock.
I think normally you can use an improvised pick, but it's like at a negative.
An
Yes.
improvised pick. And then there's a fucking polearm.
True.
It's still improvised.
That's like saying Jack Nicholson in The Shining had an improvised lockpick when he bust down the door to Shelley Duvall shouting, "Here's Johnny."
That is how that works. Yeah.
Exactly.
That is what I would consider an improvised lockpick. It's not-
That's a barbarian improvised lockpick. Okay.
Just like there is percussive maintenance. It's the
All right,
same
then I would
energy.
have to. Then I would just be like, "Hey, yo, Blair, I need you here, please."
But kind of leave it. I mean, like, I assume are we all walking out to be stopped?
I kind of assumed you would have something other than your weapon that you would try using.
I would say at this point, given that they've stood at that door long enough and you followed Sister Anastasia, you're already out in the courtyard. You're already helping people, putting out fires and making sure there's no one dead.
Alright.
Man, I feel like this would have been a very fast way to getting out, but whatever.
He's like, man, if only we could just use this really quick exit in front of us to get outside where everyone already is. If only there was a way to go outside.
It's not even that. It was like more like maybe it would have taken us a little further away than where we were, but oh well. You guys went the opposite way.
Don't worry.
Before I follow, I'm gonna try with the fireball.
With a fireball?
Yeah, if I hit 2d10. 19?
Oh, nice.
19 on a metal door. So I want you at half that damage.
Okay. Bye.
Use all head
cool.
up and help her. Is there anything anybody wishes to do with the remainder of what we'll call the day?
Up today.
I mean, once we get everything settled and the emergency is done, we can come back and look at the
You said there was a pile of magical items that you tried to filter through last time. Can I try that as well?
You've already got that.
Well.
You've already got that. Yours was a +1 wand of the Mormage.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, you did know. I DM'd you and told you to add it to your sheet on D&D Beyond, and you said okay.
I forgot.
Ah, that's what I thought.
One of the War Mage, +1.
But
there might be more stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
There's nothing else.
We can at least, bury Haku or something.
I don't think there's enough casket barriers in the entirety of the Sword Coast to be able to give that man a proper burial. Nor do I think excavators have been invented yet, and I don't want to spend 3 months waiting for the hole to be dug.
It's fucking cruel. So,
using all of my improv power for once.
I'm gonna put it back to the normal keep. Just imagine things are still burnt, however, please. For my own mental capacity. As yous all take the day. You resolve everything that needs be resolved.
I want to check up on the I figured out what I want to do. I want to check up on the shop. Magic shop with Habibi.
And
Habibi, my friend.
Yep.
As you head to Mari's shop, you see standing there nothing. There is no bodies. There is no Wicket. There is no strange tiger. There is just all the items there, untouched. So we're.
Can I want to take a look. I want to visually. I want to cast mundane vision to look into the material plane and see if I can locate anything of interest, and just only visually, like not touch anything, not take anything, just see like what is available, kind of thing. Like take an inventory.
This is gonna be a thing, isn't it?
But the mundane vision.
There are numerous potions lying around. There are still weapons lying around, bagpacks. The place, it looks like what you imagine a traveling merchant would have, but he has set this place up as if to say, I am here for quite some time.
Are there any like magic quarterstaffs?
There are
Wouldn't you
quarterstaffs.
like to know?
Wait, is this why the other people are called cats?
Can I look at the quarterstaff and like vibe check it if it's magic?
'Tis wooden. You can roll an Arcana check if you want. Man, the magic of the woods,
Who
nature.
would Brie have mentioned?
I
going?
would.
Can I argue
Where-
advantage? Can I argue advantage because I know what magic wood looks like, seeing as I've spent so much time around trees.
Yeah, you do know what magic wood looks like, don't you? That was just.
Oh
forced.
yeah.
It'd be great.
The magic wood
I
wasn't
love-
forced up and
I love
anyway.
this.
You
Yeah,
can-
you know what the magic wood is, huh? Don't you? It transports you to the Feywild.
I mean,
Get it?
I will.
Magic wood?
I will say. Sorry. I will say no
It's
because
true.
the magic.
Bri would-
The magic wood you have spent your time around is the Feywild, and
Oh,
the
the bunny
rules
is
in the Feywild are fucking nuts in comparison to here. You
Would Bri
sneeze
have
and
said
you've
that
insulted
she was going to
someone.
go to the shop?
I'll just come back to when my friend is back. You know.
But I'd say you should have seen this more than anything. You know, at this point, there's no threats around.
I mean, I would want to go to the magic shop if there was, because I never knew that there was there.
Or you can go with her
But-
if you wish.
As I'm walking there, I would ritually cast detect fucking magic, and as she's trying to look at what magic is, I'll be like, "Oh, that's magic."
Have you,
Kidding.
you ever played Call of Duty? You ever been flashbanged?
Yeah.
That.
I would just slowly open up the bag of holding.
Uh-huh.
Just put everything in.
And then he would just go to the nearest shelf. And just with one hand on one side of the shelf.
Blair. This
What?
I
is
mean,
body
he gave us
shop.
permission. He gave us
No,
permission.
no.
Help.
He said grab what you need, not what you want. That is not shoving an entire shelf in your backpack.
He died. He
No, he
literally
didn't.
died.
He
Oh, he didn't.
disappeared.
They-
He disappeared.
I healed him, remember?
That's how demons die, I guess. They just disappear. You know,
No!
he died. He said, "Have what
There
you
you go.
want."
No,
He was a
take what you
demon.
need. There's
oh.
a difference between have what you want and there's take what you need.
Yeah, it does.
I need
I mean,
all of these things.
I mean, if we
DM.
Yeah, it does, yes.
take it, then no one else will steal it, and we can.
I'm gonna
return it
secretly
when we
text
find
you.
it.
Renfrey!
See if I can.
Yeah,
See if I can. I don't remember. How do you secretly text to like the GM? I think it's like W.
You can actually
/W.
right click the stuff in the bottom left hand side and open a whisper box.
All right, I'm dumb. I
Yep.
forgot about that. Thank you.
Zandina, you were trying to say something?
You guys can keep going. Oh no, that was my question.
I'm glad my character's not there because I would have some issues.
Again, at this moment in time, you've done your own thing. You know, you just went up and through that. You can be at that point there now if you wish. That's what I'm saying. At this moment in time, you can be there if you wish, or you can be doing your own entirely different thing.
What I was wanting to do originally was to continue following Anna and ask her about the doors that were inside the keep. Why were they trapped and locked and stuff like that?
Yeah. Then, I'd say you are up in your own little bit, you know. You pull her aside and you ask her, and well, I imagine that some of those are filled with gold. One of them has this dark and foul energy around it. Don't trust it. The other one seems to give the exact opposite. And I believe they are planar portals.
Oh, very interesting.
So you'd need the tuning fork to enter then. I don't know.
Yes, I'm very interested in studying these portals. If you don't mind, I'll do some of that when we have time.
And we kind of did a breaking and entering. You were never down there. Did you take anything?
I don't believe so. You took something, didn't you?
No. I took nothing. How dare you make such accusations?
All right, very, very. All right. That's not. Okay. I see how it is now.
I see how it is now.
See, Alexin. These are here. Looking around a wall. Yeah, does you. Flashbang, take a look around, you realise that everything here is fucking magical. Like, in some way, shape, or form, there's something about stuff here that's just... Like, if anybody else knew the contents that were in here, there would be consequences and problems.
There would be consequences. Which is why I'm a protector of like Helm. Okay, so the healing potions, there are what kinds are there? Are they just regular or there's like other kinds?
It just seems to be rather basic right now. All the other
Cool.
ones seem to have vanished. There are a few spilled all over the floor. Makes you think that people went for them in the fray.
Ransack. Yeah. I'll take yeah. If how many are there? Is it just 3 or is there more?
I'd say there's maybe about 5 there in total.
Okay. And then the +1 weapon. Is there? I guess there will be a halberd there, so I would want to take that too.
Yep.
How much would it be? I know healing potions are 25. If it was 5 of them, that'd be 125. How much would be the halberd?
Hold on, are you fucking leaving this man gold?
I'm a good man at heart. I'm kidding. I'm lawful neutral. It's just I'm more lawful. It's just like my value. I just don't want to do. I don't want to do wrong.
We can
I'm
all
neutral.
I'll
but-
go find him in the hells and pay him there.
I will. Magic is rare.
It's more-
What I will say is, you know how much a healing potion is. This you ain't too
Yeah.
sure, but you know it's magical. Leave
Yeah.
what you believe Yados thinks it would be worth.
The weapon? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So
And if
I would say-
he believes in an open and free trading communistic market where you can trade things of equivalent exchange and not just pieces of coin, then he may also leave items as he wishes to help barter that up.
Okay. So I spend the 125 for the 5, and then I would trade my glaive and my regular glaive and halberd with 25 more gold, and then I feel like that would be an equivalent, and I would take the halberd with a +1.
Yeah.
I'll
I
find
just
that
see
now.
them as I see them like go into like shop and touch anything. I dash out of the door. I'm not fucking with Maddie. That's my friend.
Volgarx is gonna focus on helping around because them stealing shit is not his problem.
I'm not
Go back to
stealing.
help
I'm
Volgarx.
paying for it.
I'm
I'm
not.
not stealing.
I'm not stealing as well, but I would like to roll an investigation to find the most expensive things in the shop. If that would be possible.
I would say at this point, you the most expensive thing in the shop is probably yourselves. Like
Damn, the
Slavery!
potions was all he had.
yourself. Like,
Oh, 'cause
don't
I'm
worry.
sexy.
If that's what's gonna make you happy, if you're gonna sleep better tonight with that, then sure. You're so sexy. I'll never do that again.
You like boys.
Wait, someone clip that.
My,
We're gonna have to cut
my
that.
sexual preferences are far beyond your mere human scope. Now, biblically accurate angels. But
Biblically accurate, Volgarx.
Thulu? Hmm.
I will say, We draw this day to a close.
Oh.
If there's anything else you want to do, DM me with it in that regard there, by all means. As we draw this day to a close. And on the next day, you all wish to take a long rest.
Okay.
And there's
Oh, yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
And I will start throwing character sheets all over the place.
Uh-oh.
I say character, I mean it's like character tokens. I was going to put this back onto the main map.
Oh, I was gonna say character sheets are a little bit.
Alright.
It's going to take me like...
+1
Take
hover.
a long rest.
Yep, just knock it off. It's a...
Potion of healing.
Oh,
And
that's my
then-
minus reduced -7 because I'm still getting gained.
That's not what I wanted to do. No. There you go.
Do I attune?
You can if you wish.
He would. Attune.
What I? Well, hold on. Blair was the who was the one that was putting the things in the bag of holding from the shop. Blair.
He was going to. Yeah.
Does this require attunement? Because I just put it in your sheet and it's like, no, I don't need to attune. So now I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It
if
doesn't require
actually
attunement.
Requires attunement because it's a weapon.
It doesn't
But-
require attunement, so yeah.
I guess it's like kind of like a lightning javelin.
So, no attunement required. Good for you.
Hell yeah! I just spend like an hour spinning that bitch on my finger, nearly killing myself like 5 times.
There are a few points where you all hear thunder crashing, you look outside, you're like, there's nothing there.
I was gonna comment on it, but this is like my one character that isn't flavored around thunder. The other 3 are.
Well said. As yous are doing whatever yous are doing that day, these are all going around. Molgax. You... Damn, it's gone so slow, people. Looking at this map that bad. You find yourself that morning in the room that you knew was Haku's. Looking through his belongings, there is a pyre being held later that day for Haku. They had to call in some favors of some mages who all had to cast some very high powerfully magic spells to get him on that pyre, and it is reinforced with steel beams, but he's on there.
They had to cast 9th level levitate, I understand.
They needed to use mundane jet fuel to melt the steel beams during the pyre.
Now then.
However,
They needed
I
a
think-
9th level. They needed a fire strike at 9th level
know
to
what?
be lighted.
I think this might be a good bait's use. But I think he'll collect his things and keep them on himself because he plans on asking, hey, where can I find this man's family? I'm going to take his belongings to them.
Molgax, that there's a window, buddy. You're trying to drag yourself through a window.
Oh, I was just dragging myself. I wasn't.
Yeah. I will say, as you look round his stuff, the stuff that he had taken, tried to reach for in his pocket, and as you're looking at it, there is haikus to his wife, and a letter that he didn't quite get delivered.
Why did I just hear Doryman?
It reads, it reads there that I know I can't come back. The Shogun wishes for my head. I owe a debt that I can't pay. And when I have the finance, I will bring a group back to Fochu. Wow. I will take you and our 12 crotch goblins. We will set up home in the City of Splendors, Waterdeep. Maybe I'll ask my new friends, Leslie, Renfrey, Mulgax, Blair, and we also met someone who I believe went missing from the village during the attack. I'll know more soon. Stay safe. Love, Haku. You see, written on the back, a small little address. As you swipe across some of the other stuff, you see, seems to be a map. As you start to fold it out, and fold it out, you stick it to the wall for a moment. You can see all the way over on the left, the Sword Coast. You can see Icewind Dale, the spine of the mountain, and it does require a good bit of studying to start placing places like Waterdeep, Phandalin, Baldur's Gate, Candlekeep. Eventually you have a rough idea where you are. You start looking at the details, pulling out all the little stuff and just trekking it. You realise, as the crow flies, from where you are now to where he came from, it's a solid year's journey. Through the Badlands deserts where raiders live. You also know, out there, on an island, the far west, where they don't believe in the gods, but they believe in the way of enlightenment. You know there's a wife, recently widowed, and 12 children, recently fatherless, waiting on a letter that will never come.
Well then, looks like you wanted to become one hell of a mailman.
Can't we just like get a carrier pigeon or something?
Practice. Look, as much as I learned a lot from being around a lot of you, excluding the newcomers, I'm sorry, I haven't done not this much. I think this would be a good opportunity to strengthen myself.
Are you?
God knows it's painfully ineffective.
Sorry, your mic's a little rumbly, but Blair would say, are you implying you're going to leave us?
Yes, I think I need to learn more on how to conduct myself. I need to get used to the quirks of being stuck in this human meat shell. And I need to learn
Spread
how
your
to,
wings, so to say.
yes, spread my wings.
I thought you were becoming a dragon again, your scales.
I've taken one step in a good direction. But I need to take further. I need to be more proactive. So
I guess. Like, go on.
Oh, and so I plan on traveling, inform and deliver to his poor family, and maybe stop by a church of Bahamut. I think I've lost my way.
I suppose you have to learn what it is to be human. And this task ahead of you is the most human thing I can imagine. Just, you put a hand on Mogax's shoulder. Don't fuck Haku's wife.
I don't find humans attractive. Thank you kindly.
I'm just saying, you know, things don't end up that way, but don't fuck Haku's wife, man. And
Again,
pat him on the
no
shoulder.
intention.
It's that bad.
Well then, I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder and say, maybe learn how to use those thieves' tools then, eh?
You mean there's like a technique or something?
Maybe by the time you learn how to use those thieves' tools, right, I'll learn how to punch something, right?
Let's spit.
The next time
maybe?
I see you, you'll be the most magnificent dragon I've ever seen.
Here's hoping. Oh. Say, you any good with the dagger?
I can consider myself proficient.
Well then, I'm not gonna have much use for this. So I learn how to use my fists. Might as well learn how to work without a weapon. So here, remember that little Kraken-themed dagger we got at that port city when we were planning the heist? He's gonna hold it up to you.
You take the dagger. I remember it so well. I would just need a gentle reminder as well. A little more.
It's the +1 dagger I got
From
from
Luskin.
while we were in Luskin.
And he'll say, I'll make sure to bury it deep into the neck of some nasty fuckers. This blade will save lives.
As rough as it has been with you lot, I have every faith in you that you lot will go on to, if not good things, great things.
But before you go, you would go to get behind Renfrey and then like push her towards Mogax.
Why?
Not like push, but like hands on back and then like trying to like walk towards. It was like, come on, Renfrey. I mean,
Yeah.
I always
Yes.
thought that you two. I don't know.
Anyway, Mogax.
What?
Before you.
Oh my
before
god, did
go.
you think there was an unresolved sexual tension between us or something?
Whoa! I never said the word sexual tension. I thought. Like,
I mean, you were implying.
I said.
This guy,
I said.
Mogax has been
Listen,
fucking tieflings the entire time. He's
I
been with us.
I said friendship. I said the words friendship before you said sexual tension. Friendship. I always
But-
felt you two had like a very almost rivalry, friendship or something. I don't know. I felt like you want to say
We're,
something.
we're rivals.
Oh yeah, Renfrey. By the time I'm back, hopefully I'll learn how to roast hides better than I do. As you just see like a small whiff of fire come from like the corner of his mouth.
We'll see.
Oh, and Bree, try not
Yes?
to break your back this time. Careful in the air.
I've gotten better at it. The last time it wasn't because I was flying.
Fair enough. Fuck my back. Yeah, turns out being shot, punched into a wall, is not good for your back. But hey, I know you've been through quite a bit. I mean, by the honest, right scales, you died. I hope your road is more kind to you this go round.
Thank you. Before you go, I actually have something for you. Hold on. And she starts digging through her bag before she pulls out a small but intricate carving of a dragon. I've been working on this while keeping watch, and I wanted to give it to you, and I think now is the perfect time. It's not finished yet, but it's something. Here.
Thank you. Mulgax will, look it over. I say you capture a dragon's visage well. Maybe you should do some work for a Bahamut church one of these days. As he'll pocket the trinket.
Oh, be careful. Don't get hurt. I'm not there to help you. I'll try. This blind is kind of a bitch.
Oh, you were telling me. Well then. If there's nothing else, as he's picking up a sack he's been putting Haku's belongings in. I say you guys have it from here. I'm going to take my leave.
Bye! Have a
Did
great
you-
time!
Fuck you.
And nod.
You would say, do you want us to get you a manicure or something? You're just gonna walk the entire way?
Yeah. I could use some outdoorsiness.
You kidding me?
He cracks his neck.
You didn't. No, I
Right
get
there.
it. I get it. It's about the journey, not about delivering the Haku's personal belongings to his family in the most timely manner.
I cast Find Steed, and the steed is a Bahamut Drake, and he just rides off with it until I get it back.
It's gonna take long regardless. I'm going to fight through a desert hellscape.
Maybe I'll find you one day. I might have to go back home, I guess, if that's home.
Tell you what, if you lot survive your ordeal, meet me in Waterdeep. I'll buy a round for everyone.
That's a deal.
And
You.
if that's all, Mulgax is gonna leave. I don't know which way he's
You walk out
guessing.
the gates.
It's over here, huh?
Jameson sees you. He stops you for a good 20 minutes and tells you about his time walking from Oakhurst down to here and how it was a long and perilous journey, that he got here in the end, and when he got here it was rather good. And with everything that's been going on, it's been nice to know that someone else here is going on a similar journey, and he's really envious that you get to go so far out there into the wilderness to see the world as it was further than he ever could, and he wishes you the best. And he asks that maybe if you could at some point, maybe send him out tea. He's not had tea in a while, and it's hard to find a good tea here. He remembers one time in Baldur's Gate where he had a good tea, and he goes on for like...
You know what,
Terrible.
Jameson? If you want tea, maybe in a few years, if you're still alive by then, maybe we can have tea and water.
He tells you how he's never been to Waterdeep, but that sounds like fun. Yeah, 20 minutes later you're on the road down, going by, enjoying everything, taking it all in as you see on the road just a small little bird just flying on. As you see, it's in flocks of them. You're passing by the dying, deathly trees. And all this black and gloom, a small, golden little finch seems to be just constantly ahead. After a period of time, you do find yourself passing by the city of Silvery Moon. You hear a voice. Mogax, it's been too long. You turn, see a youngish man, with a goatee and his hair done nice, a large backpack, and a woman standing next to him as they walk with you. They start running through some rather odd scenarios with you and start encumbering you with some weird and wonderful shit. He turns to you. By the time you are by Anscore, by the desert, just before the high ice. Who the fuck drew in Among Us?
It wasn't me.
Which one of you did it? Which one of you did it? Guys, I think there's an imposter among you.
That was you, wasn't it, dick?
You're all sus.
No, you're stud.
As he looks at you, Mogax. And where is it we are exactly going? For my own benefit, I need new shoes at some point.
What was the name of Haku? What's the name of that desert place again?
Wah. Ochu.
Wow.
Wa Fochu?
Province of Fochu in the country of Wah. Literally W-A.
We're heading to Fochu and heading to Wa.
Oh. That is fantastic. As he grabs you by the hand and grabs the girl by the hand, and as he just jumps forth. You stand atop a hill in front of your village with large structured towers that seem to be almost built of paper and wood that weren't there a moment ago. You kind of feel your stomach doesn't quite feel right. The air smells acrid. And down below, you can see a din of battle. You watch as the mysterious man and the girl look at you. And he'll be a little naughty, places his hand on you, and you feel this odd rush. I think you'll need this. I, however, shall be going. He watches him and the girl as he takes out a small fork and dings at you. Watch as around him it seems to turn black for this singular drop of water that seems to drip, suspends in the air as a mirroring globe. Gone.
Plane shift.
You look around. Not quite right. You then hear a phrase. You feel something poke into your back.
Oh, my pistol.
Nishi Shai. After a moment, it kind of clicks that you've heard a woman say, "Who are you?" in the Wan dialect. And you feel something sharp. Your back. I will say it has been about a month since you left.
Hello. So, do you know anyone by the name of Haku?
Feel the blade seem to drop. Haku Sugiri?
Yes.
Rather rotund man.
Ah, yes. Looks like you could flatten a copper bar with a foot.
So that's a hard way to lead in with your husband's dad. That's like That's a great segue.
He always could put back copious amounts of food. Has he sent you?
Well, I unfortunately have bad news with regards to Hawk. I come here specifically to deliver his belongings and whatever he had unsent.
To who?
I've been looking for his wife and children.
You watch as this hand comes over your back. I will take them.
Who are you?
I am the recipient of these items.
Alright. So, yeah. Yeah. Hand over the bag.
She takes the bag and starts reading through the details of some of the stuff. And you are?
I'm Mokax.
You are the one named
Former
here
colleague.
in Narita?
Yes.
Were you with him when it happened?
One thing.
You should 1 second.
Ah.
That was in character.
Exactly what you last said.
Were
Just
you with
appears.
him?
Says that, disappears again. What? Oh.
Unfortunately, we were separated by conjured stone walls.
Ah,
I was on one side, he was on the other.
he would have right to see what is happening. Tell me, do you feel like staying around and maybe helping with the cause? As she turns you round to reveal that whilst you see a city in ruins, see an army ready to attack said city.
Alright.
They've done that to Thumb for too long. We were hoping to get him back. And as you join the Wan's army to fight to honor Haku's legacy with his wife and numerous children. Every so often, you do seem to see the odd yellow bird that seems to guide movement. Every so often, you see a youngish man in blue robes that seems to make paths for you that you didn't quite know were there. Slowly the scales on your knuckles turn to clawed hands. You start undergoing changes. Strange changes. You grow tail. Clawed feet. Eventually, one day you shed that human shell and form, and you awake to find yourself a gold dragonborn. People are rightfully confused, but they see this
Still
as a
me.
sign. And the war wages on with you on the side of right, knowing that you are doing right. Pardon me. You're only called to question this once. When in the sky, one day, you watch as the sky turns black. You see a rip tear of purple pulling through the clouds. Don't know what that means yourself, but you get the feel it is an ill omen, to say the least.
Looks like we have preparations to make something wicked comes.
Meanwhile, taking it back a few years, it takes a few weeks, but the keep rebuilds. Yados is awarded a Medal of Valor. Simply just for being in the right place at the right time, it feels, but nonetheless, it is awarded to you in Sandini. Sandini, you start to learn the Eldritch secrets. You soon learn you've thrown your lot in with a group of people called the Cult of the Comet. How fun that sounds.
Better than lesbians.
The rest of yous, however. Time goes by on that day. And slowly but surely buildings start to be rebuilt, remade, better. Looking a lot more pristine. People tend to avoid the keep, however, given everything that's happened. And so business starts getting sparse. Tavern shuts down. Until one day, tavern reopens. Overnight, almost. The new sign that says, under new management. After
I wouldn't say saved.
small period of time, you hear a very particular phrase coming through the door. Ah, Saidi, we're home. The doors open to the shop once more. You know that the Grim Hallow will be back at some point. They promise. You also know that there are decks that will be found. And there is a lot of things yet to come. But it's a little bit more peaceful for now. For now. Let's see what happens next week, however.
Do we get to level up?
No.
Seems like the end of the chapter.
No.
That was like, what the fuck?